Miller Stadium on the campus of Doris Miller Middle School in San Marcos, Texas. The Red Sea Apostolate Radio, the flagship station for Eagle Sports, and Touchdown Productions, the leader in local sports television for the Brazos Valley, are proud to present the TAPPS six-man Division III area playoff game. Today, as we unwrap the 2024 playoffs, Year 4 and 5 St. Joseph Eagles take on the 4 and 5 Hill Country Christian Rams. Only one team will advance to the regional round next week, and we're going to find out who that is because all the action begins right here, right now. It's your St. Joseph Eagle Game of the Week. Good morning, football fans, and welcome to the TAPPS 2024 District 3 Football Playoffs. This is Gil Dominguez, the voice of Eagle football, joined today by my fellow road warrior, veteran Eagle commentator, fresh out of the booth. He's just cracked. He's brand new, but he's still the same Steve Old Rayburn. How you doing, buddy?
Doing good. That was an early start, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. I don't even know how people, I didn't know that hour existed. But apparently it's real dark, and we had to use the headlights, and
Yep. And I have to tell on Gil, he said this is the first time in a long time I've had to set my alarm.
I did. I had to set it. It woke up my wife, and she wasn't very happy, and I even had to put on long pants because it was chilly.
That's right.
Now I wish I had my shorts on because it's warming up a little bit here now. But this is an unusual morning game. It's not even a day game. Can't even call it that. I guess it is daytime, though.
Yep, but morning sure enough, that's for sure.
So let's go ahead and thank the first set of underwriters. Right now you're listening to the Red Sea
Prosperity Bank, the big bank with your community's bank inside. Prosperity Bank, member FDIC.
Reed Field Meats and Deli, your tailgating and party headquarters for hand-cut meats and party trays. You may visit them at reedfieldmeats.com. Reed Field Meats and Deli.
Strata Auto Repair, your total car care solution. If it has wheels, we'll work on it. Strata Auto Repair.
Kelly Burt Dozer, your down-to-earth company for all your site work excavation needs, commercial or residential. Proudly supporting the St. Joseph Eagles. Kelly Burt Dozer.
Eagles ready to kick it off. Rams coming out onto the field to get into their position. Going way back deep is going to be Jonas West, and he should watch the ball fly over his head into the end zone, but we'll see right here as playoff football is on the air. Kickoff goes deep
Through the end zone.
Into the end zone as predicted.
Back on the kick. Rams will take over at their own 25.
That's signature Peter Niver kickoff.
That's it, and it's a great way to prevent a run back. There will be no run back when you sail it into the end zone. So here we go. 1st and 15 for the Rams. First series of the day. We're going to call it 9:09 is the time in the morning. Somebody get me some coffee. Rams spread out now into a shotgun position. They were all up on the line of scrimmage. A little bit of shifting. Now the ball's going to go back to number 11. He's going to pass it over here to the outside. And he's going to be run out of bounds. It'll be Gary Daly.
The 33-yard line.
Yeah.
Correction.
So interesting formation, Steve.
He'll pick up about 10 on that, a little
11,
maybe 11.
Second down.
And this is a nice little flare pass. He just kind of took that ball in the backfield, let the rush come, and 25 slipped out here near side and just dumped it off to a good little conceived play and well ran.
So it's going to bring up second down and about 5 now for the Rams. There's the pitch. Back. Now he's looking to throw. He's going to over the middle.
Pass out to number 15.
That was Caden Seal, and he got in behind our coverage and just settled down and nice pitch and catch from the quarterback and right in there. Enough to move the chains. That brings the ball out about the 34-yard line, 34 and a half?
Yeah. You only count halves when you're 7 years old. And then you're 7 and a half. So right around 33, 34-yard line for the Rams as they set up. Shotgun formation, 3 men on the line. There's a snap off the tee. The give is to Jonas West
on the run.
on the direct run.
Of about 5.
Nice play right there by Paul Johnson. He stayed home and didn't give him the outside and got a little help from Noah Manzer there inside, and they shut it down after about a 5-yard pickup.
We're seeing our first, getting our first look at Jonas West, number 11. He's the tailback there. Off the tee now. Direct snap under the center, off to Jonas now. And he's going to break to the outside. Tries the middle, but nobody's there. Jonas out to the outside. Jonas West! Touchdown, Rams!
Nice run by Jonah West. He looked to bring it up to the middle in the field. There was nothing there. Broke it far side, outside, and a nice run. It was all on him. Good legs. We didn't seal that far side on the line. Paul kind of bit on the inside run and got his eyes inside, and he broke it outside for a great run. That's a fantastic run by West.
Well, Jonas saw that the middle was clogged. Eagles did a great job of clogging the middle as they try for the extra point. Kick is up, and it is good!
After the extra point, Rams 8, Eagles 0.
So there it is, the first drive of this playoff game. And the Rams use 3 plays to get into the end zone, take the 8-0 lead here with
If you've been to a Rams game before, you know
7:57 remaining.
About the Chick-fil-A sandwiches at the concession stand. However, since it's a morning game,
in the first quarter,
we have Taco Cabana tacos.
All
if you're
right.
hungry, you haven't had breakfast yet, those kids are crying out. Head down to the concession stand, pick yourself up a nice hot taco.
Our kickoff return team's out there. Looks like we have Colt Bundick back deep to return. Up backs are Manzer and Peter Niver.
Out on the side, we got Mersman, good hands. Inside, Walker West holding down the middle in case they try the onside. Looks like they're going to do the onside the way the ball's teed up there, but we'll see. We'll see what they got in mind here as the Rams get ready. And, yep, it's an onside kick to the far side.
Out of bounds.
And that ball's going to go out of bounds. Penalty flag goes in the air. That's the first time we've seen a flag today.
Eagles will take over at their 35-yard line.
They're going to ask them what they want to do. And they're going to take the ball right where it rolled out of bounds. So that's a very good position for the Eagles at their own 35-yard line. Oh, now they're marking off the penalty. So the ball will be right at midfield at the 40. So excellent position for the Eagles. And here they come right now. Aiden Cruz is the quarterback. Back with him is Walker West as the wall of defense. Cruz gets the ball. He rolls right. He's going to throw over the middle. He's going to be caught to the outside to Niver. He breaks a tackle. He goes down the sidelines. Touchdown, Eagles!
One play, one TD. Wow. Nice play.
Unable to push him out of bounds, and he stayed in bounds because his legs are so strong. And we've seen this so many times, Steve. One play, touchdown, and you're going to give the ball right back to the Rams.
Yeah.
That took all of 10 seconds for the Eagles to have the ball and score.
Yeah. Well, great play and a good pitch and catch between Niver and Aiden Cruz, and Niver just did the rest with his legs.
Kick is up. Kick is good.
After the extra point attempt by the Eagles, the score is now Rams 8, Eagles 8.
All tied up.
So there you go. There's some playoff football for you to start the whole things off here at Miller Middle School in San Marcos, Texas. Gil Dominguez, Steve Rayburn on the radio for you. You guys are the fans at home. You're the listeners. So appreciate you being there, listening to us as we call exciting Division III playoff football. And, you know, the area game is always interesting, Steve, because it's evenly matched teams.
Yep.
And actually, in talking to Coach Forgione, the loss a couple weeks ago actually put them in a better playoff position that they would have been in. We would have been up playing Heritage today,
Right.
had we not had that loss and got moved down to the bottom of the bracket. So the Lord works in mysterious ways, and he gave us the loss, and now here we are in San Marcos playing the Rams as Niagara gets set it to kick off. This one's going to go into the end zone one more time.
Eagles kick it out of the end zone for a touchback.
There'll be no run back for Jonas West, who we saw. He
First down,
is
Rams.
Jonas West, the Peter Niver of the Rams.
Yeah, he's a great little athlete, and you know, evidenced in his touchdown run, just a lot of instincts, can really run the ball, and he seems to be the trigger on that offense.
Seal in the quarterback position. The ball goes to actually 25. That's going to be Gary Daly.
Ooh, somebody got
Ball
started.
start on the offense.
Somebody got started moving a little early.
Yeah, that's going to happen. You got the playoffs here. You got the second possession of the game, especially with the score all nutted up right now so early. 7:45 remaining in the first quarter if you're just joining us. 8-8 is your score. Second possession for the Rams. Snap goes to Daly. Daly's going to pitch it back to Jonas. Jonas looking to run, looking to pass. Now he's going to take off to the near side here. One tackle is missed. He's on his, he stepped out of bounds.
He brings the ball down to the Eagle 35-yard line. First down, Rams.
So Jonas West is back there, Steve, looking like he wants to throw.
Yeah.
Whether he really does want to throw or he's just waiting for the lanes to open up
Yeah.
to see where he wants to run is the million-dollar question. I'm not looking at the secondary. Maybe you can take a look at that on the next play and see if they really do have him covered down there. But there's nowhere for him to throw. He's deciding to take off with his legs, and he is a speed demon. As the Rams set up, 1st and 15 again. Ball goes to Daly. Now goes to West on the outside. He's going to the far side. Now he's going to throw, and it's going to be over the head.
Deep pass incomplete.
Number 6.
It'll bring up
That
second
was
down
Gus
for the
Stevens. And it just over Gus Stevens' head, and he's a pretty tall fella. So
He's a very tall fella, and he jumped up with both hands, and it still went over his head.
it kind of sailed on the throw just a little bit, sailed a little high. But he got behind our coverage, so he got behind Noah just a little bit. Noah did leap up there and contest it, but he was well behind Noah. So
He was a couple yards
Yep.
behind him, not much though. And so this is the first time we've seen West throw the ball. And so we can see now he's got an arm, he's got some legs, he's the complete player. Second down now and 15 for the Rams. And it's going to be illegal procedure.
false start on Cademan Seal.
Ball start on the offense. 5-yard
Just kind of
penalty.
leaned forward, fell out of his
It'll remain
stance.
second down.
Everybody's all gassed up, so it's playoff ball.
That's it. Forgot the snap count. Now we'll reset. That's going to put the ball right on the 38-yard line. There's the pitch over to West. West going to throw the ball off to the outside.
Pass complete to number 15.
Taking him out of bounds is going to be
Down to the 21-yard line.
number
It'll bring up
7.
third down for
Michael
the
Boehm
Rams.
on defense there, escorting him out of bounds. Good little pitch and catch there to number 15, Cademan Seal, here near side, just along the sideline. And enough to move it up about 10 yards, almost 10, just not quite 10 yards.
Third down now and 7 for the Rams as they pitch to Jonas. Up the middle now. He goes straight up the – no, drops the ball. Drops the ball, but I think he's able to jump back on it.
Yeah, he got back on
It'll bring
it.
up first down, Rams.
Yep, he was stripped there and was.
I think that was Ramirez that stripped it.
Yeah, and then it popped out and rolled maybe a yard or yard and a half away from him. He turned right back around and got on it just ahead of Paul Johnson getting on it. So
yeah, boy, that would have been a costly turnover for the Rams had that occurred, but it did not. Now we've got 1st and goal. Ball on the 15-yard line. There's the snap. The pitch to West. West looking, dancing, looking. He's dancing by himself, hardly any rush. Now he's going to throw it downfield, and it's going to be dropped.
Pass incomplete
by Gary Daly, who was coming out of the backfield.
Yeah, Gary Daly was playing center, and he after he hiked the ball, he kind of released out, just kind of leaked out in the middle of the field and waited, and he got it over there to him, and he just couldn't get his hand wrapped around it.
I think he was looking to score before the ball got to him.
Yeah.
Which is always a problem. Remember, boys and girls, catch the ball first, then look downfield. Okay, here we go. 2nd down now, and goal. Ball at about the 12-yard line. There's the snap. There's the pitch over to West. West looking. He's under pressure. Oh, tries to dump it off again.
Peter Niver came in hot and was fairly untouched, and he got back to the quarterback, Jonas West, pretty quick, and Jonas had to get rid of that ball and just kind of sailed it high over number 25, Gary Daly again.
And that's Forgione right there.
Yeah.
Seeing what's going on, changing up the defense, rushing, blitzing Niver, and that snuffed that play out to begin with. Okay, there's the pitch now over to West. He's going to run to the left-hand side. He's going to go over, and he's going to go.
He's in the end zone for a
touchdown. Rams.
He's really quick to that corner, and we didn't seal that end, and gave him a running lane right around the edge, and in he went. He's a very gifted runner. You're not gonna give him that edge and then try to take it back, because he's going to beat you to it.
So the Rams, once again, make a long, timely drive down the field. I'm going to guess that was like a 6-play drive. Getting down, the extra point is up, and it is good.
After the extra point attempt, Rams 16, Eagles 8.
Well, it looks like we're going to have a pretty well contested game, both sides, the offense and defense.
Well, this is one of the problems, though, that we've seen before, where the other team takes 7, 8 plays to score. Eagles score on 1 play, and then the defense is back out there.
Yeah.
So after the next break, we'll thank one of our underwriters. A little bit too late to hit that button now, but we'll get you in there, underwriters. We appreciate you bringing the game to everybody here at home. 16-8, 5:50 remaining here in the first quarter. And you are sitting at home, and we are in San Marcos, Texas. You might even be having a donut or getting some breakfast going already. We got about 9:22 in the morning in Texas time as we get set for the 3rd kickoff of the game. And this one's going to be a squib. It's going to come to the near side. It's going to be picked up.
Peter Niver returns it to midfield, just on the Rams side of the 40, about the 39-yard line. So, you know that is a dangerous guy to kick the ball to.
Oh, yeah. No, we haven't. I'm sure they've seen that unleashed on game film. But Peter Niver, we've seen him break those on those kind of kicks. All it takes is one person miss a block. So here we go. Eagles, second possession of the game. They scored in 1 play last time. Crews the ball, throws out to the side. Cutting across the field. It's Niver. He's got one to beat. He gets thrown out of bounds.
Number 8, Peter Niver.
But right about down to the 20-yard line.
22-yard line. First down, Eagles.
Man, and Peter Nice little drag across the middle by Niver. It comes from the far side, drags across the middle. The ball comes in kind of almost like a tunnel screen, if you will, and straight on in, and then here near side up the sidelines, pick up the game.
1st and 15. Cruz gets the snap. He's looking to his left. He's throwing downfield. Wide open is Butnick. Touchdown, Eagles.
That was about as pretty as you please. Colt Bundick slipped in behind coverage. I don't know what happened there, but there was a bust, and Colt slipped in behind him. He was 10 yards, away from any defender, and he just had to float it in there to him, and Aiden Cruz made a really nice throw.
Well, I don't know what took him so long. I mean, that was 2 whole plays into the drive.
Yeah.
So then now the Eagles have had 3 offensive plays, 2 scored for touchdowns. And the extra point is being set up right now. There's the snap. There's the kick. It is up. It is good.
After the kick, your score now is Rams 16, Eagles 16.
Let's go thank those underwriters.
Lone Star Roof Systems. No jingles, just roofs. Lone Star Roof Systems.
Wings and more. Great wings and so much more at Wings and More.
Fast Signs. Fast Signs. Make your statement. Taking care of signs and graphic projects across the Brazos Valley since 2005. Fast Signs.
Dawson Rodriguez, attorneys at law. From personal injury cases, navigating complex oil and gas transactions, to real estate litigation, Dawson Rodriguez protect your interest every step of the way. You may visit them at dawsrodlaw.com.
16-16 is your score here. 5 minutes, 13 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Eagles score on 2 plays to tie up this ball game, and there's the kick by Peter Niver. It's going to go into the end zone.
Touchback in the end zone. Rams will take over at their 20-yard line.
I don't even know why we bother to cover the kickoff. You just pick it up on the first down of the series.
Yeah, he's always very consistent on sailing that thing to the back of the end zone, which is great. You don't have a return when you have that as a luxury to fall back on.
So, as we were saying, winner of this game advances into the regional round. We are all tied up here now. There's a handoff right up the middle. It's going to get swallowed up, though.
15, Cademan Seal on a run.
Yeah, it's got a host of Eagles in there.
About 2 on the play.
David Hagerman was in there, and also Lucas Ramirez is in there, and Peter might have got a piece of him as well.
Cademan Seal, the ball carrier, that was like a direct snap and handoff to him. I think they're going to learn pretty quickly you can't do that against the Eagles.
Yep.
So 2nd down and 15 now for the Rams as Daly gets the snap. He's going to pitch it back to Wood. Wood again on the left-hand side. There he goes. One man to beat, and he cannot outrun you, Manzer.
Yeah, no escorting him out, caught him. But we're getting too much depth on our rush, and we need to kind of shallow that up a little bit and kind of keep our eyes on him and keep him in front of us. We came a little aggressive on the rush, and he got outside and beat us.
Well, you want to try and stop off that pass if he's going to do that, and that takes a rush. So they'll find that balance, I think, in moving in here. 3rd series of plays for the Rams as West has put them on the 25-yard line of the Eagles, and we have a equipment malfunction by Gus Stevens. He's coming out. Oh no, he's bleeding.
Yeah.
That's what it is. As my coach would say, rub some dirt on it, Dominguez. Get back in there. Okay, here we go. First down, 15. The ball is off to West. West looking to throw. He's doing a little dink pass right over the middle.
Quick pass to Cademan Seal.
That's going to be just enough to pick up that first down.
Cademan Seal down to the 9-yard line for the Rams on their 3rd play of this drive. Both teams have high-powered offenses. We can see that right now. The Rams using a host of players. And, of course, all we need is Peter Niver. So it is 1st and goal. Ball at the 9. Snap's going to go to Daly. Over to West. He's going to pass over the middle. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Gary Daly.
Nice little delay release from the backfield. And Daly slips out, comes near side, pitch and catch, just right nobody was covering him coming out. And that was the easy cruise into the end zone. Well designed and well ran play.
Scoreboard's got some lights out on it, so hard for me to read how much time is left as the ball is kicked for the extra point, and it is good.
After the extra point attempt, your score is Rams 24, Eagles 16.
Let's go ahead and do this. Number 2.
Made Pro, locally owned and loved in the BCS area since 2009. That's Made Pro.
C&J Barbecue. The C is for Chip, the J is for Joe. The barbecue, it's for you. C&J Barbecue.
Serve Pro of the Brazos Valley. We make it like it never even happened. That's Serve Pro.
Kraus Paint and Body. If you need good quality auto body work, consider Kraus Paint and Body. Remember, it's your car and your choice where to have it repaired. Kraus Paint and Body.
24-16 is your score. It looks like 3:42 remaining here in the first quarter. So some quick math will tell you that that's 40 points scored already, Steve.
Yep.
And the Eagles are going to get the ball for the 3rd time. Each team has scored in their possession. We'll see if we can keep that streak going here as the Eagles set up for the kickoff. Another pooch kick, this time right up the middle. It's picked up by Umanzer.
He has a nice little return back to about the 35-yard line.
Down at the 35-yard line, 1st down Eagles.
And Noah scooped it up and came here near side, and you know, he was met pretty quickly by the coverage. They did a real good job covering that ball.
So the sun going higher in the sky here at Miller Middle School. Makes the coverage a little bit. We had some early morning glare looking right at us as the crowd starts to get involved with this game. Cruz in the quarterback position. Pitches it out to Walker West. Walker West gonna roll over a couple people.
Oh, he has enough to pick up that 1st down. He's going to be just about probably 16 yards or so.
Walker West, the Sherman tank.
Pick up a 14 on the play. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They're gonna call him out just a yard short.
Well, that'll just make him mad. He'll want that football again. Okay, 2nd and 1 for the Eagles. Ball at the 30-yard line of the Rams. There's the snap to Cruz. There's a pass down the middle, broken up nicely.
To number 2, Colton Budnick.
Camden Seal.
3rd down.
Just a little too high on the delivery. Sailed it just a little bit. And Colt had to try to get up and get it. And just missed that pass.
There's a little breeze blowing here. I'm not sure how hard it is though, but there is a breeze blowing. Okay. Throwing it to the outside again.
Pass. 4th down Eagles.
That's going to bring up a 4th down and 2 for the Eagles now. First 4th down situation of the game for the Eagles. And we'll see what Forgione dials up here as the Eagles huddle up, get the play. Now they break. Coming to the outside here is Butnick to the near side. Cruz in the quarterback position with West to block. High snap. Cruz handles it, throws it over the middle. And that one's going to, pass interference though is going to be called.
Number 25. There is a flag on the play.
So Eagles are going to get a break. Gary Daly in protection, and the flag was thrown right there as the ball came to him. So indications are pass interference on the Rams as the officials make up their mind. Only 4 officials here tonight, or 3. One of them's holding the flag stick over there, the yard marker. So a little bit uncharacteristic. Last week we had 5 officials. There it is, pushing on the
Pass interference
defense.
on the defense. It'll
And
bring up
automatic first down for the Rams right there at the 33-yard line. So the Eagles convert that 4th down thanks to a penalty. No, they're moving the ball up.
Yeah.
There we go. After the penalty, the ball will be on the 20-yard line now as the Rams run up to the line of scrimmage.
Just calling timeout.
And the Eagles call timeout.
Nope, the Rams did.
Rams, excuse me.
Yeah, that was watching the play kind of take place out there. He had his arms straight, holding the I guess that was Jax Hoffmeyer holding him back from his progress going up the field.
Butnick.
No.
Okay.
And so I see it, but you know what? There's going to be a whole lot of hands and pushing and whatnot. It was kind of one of those calls that you could have went either way.
Well, I'm just going to speak personally here. I'm glad that it happened on 4th down. It breathed new life into the Eagles, made the Rams call a timeout because now you've got the first down for the Eagles at the 20-yard line. And that is never a good sign for any team that the Eagles are playing. We've already seen they can score in one play. So here they are, 1st and 15, ball at the 20, 3rd drive of the game. The pitch is out to Niver bobbing and weaving, and he'll just step out of bounds.
He's
out of bounds
about
at
the
the
12
line for a pickup of
nice,
about 7.
Nice little patient run by Niver here, breaking off and coming here near side, and just patient, let his blockers set up and just kind of weaved in behind them and took what he could take and walked on out of bounds.
Seeing where the hole is. Okay, Cruz in the quarterback, Niver in the way back position. Cruz. He's under pressure, gets away from it. Little dunk pass.
Pass incomplete. 3rd down for the Eagles.
Over to Hoffpower, who lets the ball hit his hands and then fall to the ground.
So that's going to bring up a 3rd down in about 8 or so. Yeah, somewhere in that vicinity.
So 3rd down as Forgione meets with Niver and Cruz on the sidelines. Only Cruz comes to the huddle. Niver banished from the huddle for the moment. As they set up here, 3rd down and 8. Cruz gets the ball, runs to his left. He's looking, he's still looking. Holding is going to be in the backfield.
Catch made in the end zone. However, there is a flag down at the 25-yard line. Holding on the offense.
So I think Walker West being called for the hold.
3rd down.
As he's protecting Cruz in the backfield.
Yeah. That's going to bring it back just on about, it's going to set up about a 3rd down and about 18. Yeah, about 3rd down and about 18. What's it going to set up for us after the penalties marked off? And, that was a nice little play. Great catch by Niver on the slide in the end zone, just negated by a penalty.
So 3rd down, 18. Cruz in the shotgun. There's the snap. It's to Cruz. Under pressure, gets the ball away.
Deep pass on a play.
Touchdown, Peter.
Touchdown, Eagles.
And Niver, touchdown, Eagles. And he had to wait for that ball.
Yeah, he had kind of gotten in behind his coverage, and then the coverage was chasing, trying to get to him to defend the pass, and it kind of sailed right over the defender's head, right into Peter's hands.
I thought the ball had gone off track or out of bounds or something, and I was looking for it, and Niver is just standing there, and it just kind of drops out of the sky at him.
Yep.
So that was an interesting offensive series, but same result for the Eagles. The touchdown and the extra point is good.
After the extra point, your score is Rams 24, Eagles 24.
24-24. Let's do this.
Prosperity Bank, the big bank with your community's bank inside. Prosperity Bank, member FDIC.
Reedfield Meats and Deli, your tailgating and party headquarters for hand-cut meats and party trays. You may visit them at reedfieldmeats.com. Reedfield Meats and Deli.
Strata Auto Repair, your total car care solution. If it has wheels, we'll work on it. Strata Auto Repair.
Kelly Burt Dozer, your down-to-earth company for all your site work excavation needs, commercial or residential. Proudly supporting the St. Joseph Eagles. Kelly Burt Dozer.
24-24, 2:11 remaining in the quarter. 48 points scored already in this game, as both offenses have scored 3 times. As the Niver goes to kick it off, this one's going to be long and into the end zone.
Eagles kick out of the end zone for a touchback. Rams will take over at the 20-yard line. First down, Rams.
So that drive took a little bit longer than personally I'm used to, Steve. I'm a little tired after that series.
Well, we had a couple runs, which is not necessarily a bad thing, and then the penalty set us back behind the chains and made that last a little bit longer than what we're used to. But we knew what to do with it, and we took care of business and put points on the board.
Now it's 1st and 15 for the Rams. There's the pitch back to you-know-who. He's Bobs. He's looking to throw. Now he's going to take off here to the near sidelines. Gets a good block, and he's going to step out of bounds.
West steps out of bounds at the 36-yard line. First down, Rams.
Of course, you know who is Jonas West, number 11, the all-purpose player for the Rams.
He did the same thing he's been doing throughout the game so far. He just waits, lets the guys kind of come at him and over pursue maybe just a bit, and then he'll break it left or right or up the middle and gather what he can out of it, and he did a great job.
And he also lets the secondary drag some defenders away from the line of scrimmage.
Yep.
Okay, here it is. First down again. Ball is to West. He's looking left. He gets stopped right there. He's going to do the little dunk pass right over the middle, and running out of bounds is going to be Gary Daly.
At the 35-yard line. That'll bring up second down for the Rams.
And going to bring up about a second down and 6 after that. Peter just kind of played midfield a little bit, and once he dumped that off, got over there right quick and escorted him out of bounds, keep him from picking up that first down.
It's going to be second down now and 8. Eagles been unable to get a 4 and out here on the Rams all first quarter. West now looking, another little dink pass right over the middle to Daly. Daly's going to take it down.
Number 25, Gary Daly throws the ball down to the 19-yard line. First down, Rams.
Nice little patient wait for Daly to leak out here again near side. Just dump it off to him and let Daly do the rest. It's a well-ran play. They knew exactly what they were doing, and we tried to dial a little heat up on him to make him get rid of it a little sooner, but it hasn't shaken him at all.
I have to say I'm very impressed by the Rams crowd, the parents, supporters, everybody in the stands making a lot of noise. They're very excited about this Ram team, and it's good to see that for high school sports. There's the snap now. Pitch back to West. West looking. He's going to throw it downfield, just over the outstretched arms.
There is a flag on the play.
They ran a cut block on
that was
Gus Peter.
Gus Stevens, the first time we've seen him go out for a pass.
Personal foul, chop block.
Yeah.
On the offense, it'll be a 15-yard penalty. It'll remain first down.
So the Rams are going to get called for a chop block, which is always dangerous.
Yep, that usually takes out a knee, and if you make contact in that area, it's a dangerous play.
Yeah, I would be sidelined. They'd have to come get the stretcher for Gil Dominguez. Take him into the medical tent.
And that's going to back them up.
Oh, my goodness.
39-yard line.
They
on
can get a first down, but it's all the way down at the 4-yard line.
This is what, 36 yards for a first down?
Well, they got 40 yards for a touchdown.
True.
36 yards for a first down. Now there's some discussion at the line of scrimmage with the officials. And Lucas Ramirez had some questions for the officials. And apparently they have answered them. I take that back. We have 4 referees today. And they're going to remark the ball, move it up to the 30-yard line.
After the penalty, it's first down, Rams.
So it'll be first down now. And the same 25 yards to go for the first, 30 yards for the touchdown. As they set up into position, there's the snap and the pitch over to West. West dancing, looking. Now he makes a commitment, and he gets past Niver.
Run out of bounds at about the 19-yard line. It'll bring up second down for the Rams.
So it looks like a new strategy is to put Niver on him.
Yeah,
full time.
Yeah, match speed with some speed.
And he'll give him room to throw, but he is just laying there in wait about 5 yards off of him and waiting for him to make a move left or right. And then probably Niver's the only one that has the speed to track him down from the backside, which he did there. Gain of 10. It's going to be second down now and 15 for the Rams. There's the ball to West. There's Niver tracking him. Now we're going to go to the far side. Niver's going to overrun and miss the tackle.
There's West on the carry. Big pickup of about 14 yards. It'll bring up 31.
Yep.
Lucas Ramirez finally able to drag him down, along with Butnick.
Yeah, Peter tracked him down over there and had him well short of the first down, and reached out to grab him and pull him by a jersey instead of wrapping him up, and he just spun out and got almost within yard and a half or so from a first down, so it'd be third down. And
that's correct.
That's the end of the first quarter.
And that's going to be the end of the first quarter of play.
Eagles 24,
we're all tied up, 24-24. We'll be right back.
Lone Star Roof Systems. No jingles, just roofs. Lone Star Roof Systems.
Wings and more. Great wings and so much more at Wings and More.
Fast Signs. Make your statement. Taking care of signs and graphic projects across the Brazos Valley since 2005. Fast Signs.
Dawson Rodriguez, attorneys at law. From personal injury cases, navigating complex oil and gas transactions, to real estate litigation, Dawson Rodriguez protect your interest every step of the way. You may visit them at dawsrodlaw.com.
And as they say on the Serve Pro commercial, like it never even happened, that's the way the first quarter is. We stand at 24-24. We're just starting all over again, Steve.
Yes, we are. Two very strong, resilient teams with great, high-powered offenses, and we've been treated to a really, really good game here.
So the Rams will pick it up, third down and 1 for a first down, just outside the goal line. And that's going to be a dive right over the middle.
Carry. First and goal, Rams.
So he'll get the first down, go down to about the 2-yard line.
Yep, nice little handoff right back up the middle, and just enough to move those chains for the Rams.
First and goal, Rams. Under center is Daly. Hand the ball off, straight up the middle. Touchdown, Rams!
Another quick handoff to Daly, and he knows what to do with it, and cashed that one in for him.
So seconds into the second quarter, Rams get on the board. And this is just a good old-fashioned Donnybrook. Snap is down, kick is up.
The kick is good.
And the kick is good.
After the extra point, Rams 32, Eagles 24.
So
Outside on the
32
defense,
to
that penalty has declined. Rams will accept the points.
Yeah. 32 to 24. Yeah, we got offside trying to jump that count and see if we could get back there and block that kick, but they declined the penalty. So they're gonna take those points, and they're gonna kick off to us here in just a minute or two.
just seconds into the second quarter, as we were saying. The sun is moving up nicely into the sky like it's supposed to do. Early morning still, though, here. 10 to 10 is our time locally. And it's a nice looking morning here in San Marcos, Texas, as we take in the area playoff game for TAPPS Division III. Multiple games are being played this weekend, of course, in the TAPPS. They're all trying to advance into the regional round. We'll go over some of that at the half for you, so you can keep notes and track what's going on here as we get all set for the kickoff. Going to be a little squibber, just not even going to go 4 yards, though. That was a dribbler right off his big toe.
He kind of struck it oddly, and it just rolled, and so that's
Eagles will take over at the 37-yard
take the
line,
ball right
first
there
down.
on the spot on their 37. So
Well, that was awful kind of you to describe it like that. I don't know if I would have used those words, but that's exactly what happened. He probably looked away from the ball at the last second, and actually I think he kicked it with his shoelace.
it just struck it funny, and it just barely dribbled out.
Okay, here we go. 1st and 15 for the Eagles. First drive of the second quarter. Ball goes to Cruz. Cruz pitch out to Niver. Niver is going to cut and leave. He's got one man to beat. He got to get swallowed up, though. Boy, he was just ready to turn on the afterburners there.
Number 8,
he's just shy of the 10-yard line there, about the 12.
13-yard line.
13.
First down, Eagles.
But just before he got tackled, you could see that hitch in his giddy up.
Yeah, he was about ready to hit the next gear.
Yeah, he was just about ready to turn on the like the Batmobile.
Yeah.
He turns it on and he's just gone. So now here we go, 1st and 15. There's going to be a pass to the outside. That's going to be touchdown, Eagles!
Nice little hitch pass, far side of the field to Noah Manger. He's about a 5 or 10-yard release, and then he just rest of it's on Noah's legs, took it on in for the touchdown. Beautiful pass by Cruz.
Okay, so there's been 3 plays in the second quarter, and two of them have been for touchdowns.
Yeah.
One for the Rams, one for the Eagles as they set up for the extra point. And you get the feeling as whoever has the ball last here is
right.
But it's going to take the Eagles to hold them. High snap, brought it down, though. The kick is up, and the kick is good.
After the extra point, your score
all
remains
tied up.
Eagles 32, Rams 32.
So how important are these extra points becoming now?
Absolutely critical. You could easily, that could be the game. Just one miss, or have to settle for a 1-point conversion instead of kicking it for 2. That could be really big down the stretch.
Also big down the stretch, of course, is we have the secret weapon with the Niver field goal, which we've seen already this year. And as I found out, you get 4 points for the field goal, not just 3.
That's right.
So that could be a big turn of events should that be needed later on in the closing seconds of the fourth quarter. But we are a long way from making that kind of a decision here, as we have 7 minutes and can you see the seconds there? I got
15.
15. Thank you, sir.
Is it 9:15 or is it 7:15? Okay.
Oh, that's right. They got the light. I think it's 8 or 9.
Yeah.
9:15. Yeah, we've only had 3 plays.
Yeah, it's quite a few lights are out on the scoreboard.
So here we go. Niver kicking is going to be on the ground this time. Oh, it's going to take a bad bounce.
Eagles kick into the end zone for a touchback. Rams will take over at their
That was interesting. It was coming right for Jonas
Rams.
West.
Yeah.
And the ball hit the ground and just bounced away from him.
Yep, kind of bounced high and to the left and
Saying, no, sir.
Nope.
You're not going to touch this ball.
Yeah, Pete kind of struck that one fat, and it kind of knuckleballed and bounced right before it got to the return man, and of course it was just a funny skip right out of his reach into the end zone.
So here we go, Rams setting up. In the backfield's Gary Daly. Oh, high snap over his head. Luckily, West is there. He can't run now, though. He's going to have to pass, and he does so out to the outside.
The number 5, Josh Frazier, for a pickup of about 7.
So Josh Frazier on the reception, the first time we've been able to call his name today.
Yeah, nice one. Josh just kind of leaked out in the middle of the field and just kind of waited for him to throw in the ball. But yeah, that center to the up back wasn't good, and it went straight to the quarterback.
So second play for the Rams. They get the ball to West. He's looking. Niver's on top of him. Now he eludes Niver. Niver chasing him from behind. Gets to the outside. Not out of bounds yet. He's surrounded by Eagles.
Down to about the 30-yard line. Yeah. Enough to pick up the first down, move those chains. But he's just a good elusive runner. The only thing with some of the stop and go and moving around in traffic like that, somebody's gonna get a hand in there eventually and poke that thing out. He carries the ball kind of out away from his body.
Well, now the game has changed, and it's really a battle between Niver and West.
Right.
Because when he's in on the backfield, West has got to get away from Niver in order to make anything happen. That's expending a huge amount of energy each and every time. Handoff up the middle now.
Quick handoff to Caden Seal.
Nice tackle there by Paul Johnson. Paul was kind of had the middle of the field anchored down, and it was a quick handoff to Seal, and Paul Johnson wrapped him up after a short gain.
We've seen those quick handoff plays. Every team seems to have one.
Yeah.
And they can be pretty effective.
Yes, they can, especially if you're really aggressive and you're just firing off that line and getting up the field really quickly. You can run right past the rusher coming the opposite direction.
Now I'm kind of wishing we would have brought out the easy up.
Yeah, that's okay.
You're going to have to take off your sweater.
Yeah.
It's getting a little toasty out here in San Marcos. Way back is West. No, that wasn't West. That was Gus Steffens.
Ball start on the offense.
Somebody got started a little early there.
Yeah, but Gus was 15 yards behind the line of scrimmage. It almost looked like he was going to be in punt formation.
Yeah.
Gus, a tall, lanky kind of player.
Was it too many men in the backfield, what they were called for?
I don't know, but Gus was way, way back, a lot further back than Jonas normally plays. Now Jonas goes back to his regular position as they set up for second down now and 15. Snap goes to Daly. Daly to Jonas. Jonas is going to go on the right. This high direct run now. Oh!
Big run down to the.
You got to be careful. Again, that was Jonas West again, but he's got to be careful with that launch. He launched himself into the head of Colt Bundick on the end of that run, and you got to be careful with that because they can drop the 15-yard penalty on that.
He delivered the blow to Colt Butnick, who was able to hang on and take him down, but that was a tremendous collision there at the 20-yard line. Now here's the pitch. Pitches to West. He's looking to throw, but now he runs. Breaks one tackle. He's going to be pushed out of bounds by a host.
West on the carry, takes the ball down to the 6-yard line. It'll be first and goal, Rams.
Nice little run by West. Came here near side, kind of picked his way up the field. Good running. That's going to set them up, first and goal to go.
At the 6.
6 or so? Yeah.
First and goal at the 6 for the Rams. Jonas in the backfield. Daly, get the snap. Nope, off the center. Now the quick handoff up the middle.
Cademan Seal on the carry down to the 4-yard
nice.
line.
Colt Bundick sniffed that one out and got him on the ground after about a yard.
Bring up second down and goal now. Ball, we're going to say it's right on the 5-yard line.
Yeah. Looks about right. Maybe just inside.
As the Rams break the huddle, go up to the line of scrimmage. A direct snap going to be to Daly. He's going to take the snap. He's going to pitch it over to West. West going to go over the left-hand side. Bull his way through.
Touchdown, Rams.
And it's going to be a touchdown for the Rams.
A nice little run again by West, and Michael Bain was there to meet him at the goal line, but he had a head of steam and just came on in for the score.
Setting up for the extra point. Kick is up. Kick is
up. It's
good.
After the extra point attempt, Eagles 32, Rams 40.
So 32-40 here as we catch our breath.
Well,
and
Folks,
Steve,
I've got it on
someone's
good
going to
authority. Those tacos are slowly running out.
Someone's going to have to make a stop here on an offensive
Looks like a hungry eagle
play.
down there right there.
yeah, everybody's fresh. We always see this too in the first half. Everybody's fresh. Everybody's running and running and running, and a lot of points go up on the board. About the third and into the fourth, that's when the little bit of a little fatigue starts creeping in, and you usually start seeing people shut folks down at that point. So we'll see how it goes. It's still got a good bit left in this half, and then a whole second half. So
that's a good way to put it. We got a good bit left. Looks like 4 minutes. You know what I'm seeing? 4:36.
Michael Bain is the deep back. He is set to receive the ball. Kickoff from number 25, Gary Daly.
As a lot of the Eagles are playing short, they've not demonstrated the ability to kick the ball far, and they do that once again.
Noah covered that thing perfectly right there, just about the 34-yard line or so.
Kick at the 34-yard line. It'll be first down, Eagles.
So no long kicks for the Rams so far today. So the Eagles are adjusting their kickoff receive team.
Yep, to match it. Yep.
And now it'll be another offensive series. Every team has scored in their offensive series so far today. As the Rams, Eagles set up here for their 5th series of the game. Walker West up front to block. There's the handoff to Niver. Niver winding his way through people.
With the carry, runs out of bounds at about the 38-yard line.
Gives a nice helmet slap to Seal.
Yeah, nice little 7-yard pickup by Niver. Nothing fancy, just that they did a little kick-out block by West near side and kind of cleared the way for Niver. Niver slipped up down the sideline here near side for a nice little pickup.
Second down, Cruz in the backfield. He'll get the snap. Go out to Niver on the right-hand side. Niver bobbing, weaving, goes to the outside. Now he cuts back into the middle, and he's going to pick up enough for the first down.
Once again, number 8, Peter Nivar on the carry again. Takes the ball down to the 31-yard line, 32-yard
They're going to call him a yard short.
Oh, my goodness.
There we go.
That's got to be inches short, because from my angle right here, he's right on the flag.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. 3rd down in inches for the Eagles. It gives us to...
Man, we got Mr. Lucas Ramirez right up the middle, right up the gut, pick up the 1st down. But I mean, he came running like a bull in a china closet straight up the middle, and somebody finally stepped up and got his legs cut from underneath him. But if they wouldn't have stepped in front of him, I think he might have went all the way.
Well, that's the perfect person for 3rd and inches. Give it to Ramirez. Now they fake it to Ramirez. Now he's going to go downfield, passing. Oh, right over the outstretched arms of Butnick.
Yeah. Colt got a couple hands on it there in the end zone, but it was right on his fingertips. Just couldn't reel it in. Nice throw, just a little bit long.
That's going to bring up 2nd down and 15. Eagles were only in danger of not making a 1st down once so far this game. They got bailed out by a penalty. This will be 2nd and 15 now. Cruz gets the ball, gives it over to Ramirez. Ramirez to the outside. He's rumbling, he's rolling. He broke a tackle, 1st down.
He's just in there somewhere about the 10-yard line. He was cut. Wait, got a flag down. Holding
on the offense.
Yep.
Penalty. Going to remain 2nd down.
So the holding call will negate the fine Ramirez run, which would have put him right down at the 10-yard line.
Yeah, that's going to set him up at what, about a 2nd down and 20? Yeah, about a 2nd down and 20.
As the Eagles get set up, Walker West, the up back for blocking Cruz, the quarterback. He'll get the ball. He'll make the pitch. Out to Ramirez, out to left-hand side. He's going to go right up the middle.
Number 20.
That's probably a nice, about a 6-yard pickup on that one.
Jonas West hitting them low, going head over heels.
26-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd down for the Eagles.
Ramirez is a big guy, and when he gets up a good head of steam, you better take him low like that. But, just a strong runner. Well, here we go. 3rd down and what 12,
yeah.
13?
Yeah. Walker West in the backfield. Niver spread out to the right. 3 receivers out to the right. There's Cruz looking. He steps up. He eludes tacklers. He's going to throw on the run. Wide open.
Colt Bundick right there. About the 5-yard line. Just drops it into Colt Bundick. He gets behind his man and just quits running and just sets down right there in the coverage, and he just laces it right in there to Colt, and it's going to get the ball down to just about the 5.
Cruz firing a frozen rope out there to the side, and Butnick hauling it in for the 1st and goal now. Ball at the 10-yard line as the Eagles set up shop. 1st and goal. There's the snap to Cruz. Cruz looking. Now he throws it over the middle. Touchdown, Eagles!
Nice catch, pitch and catch between Aiden Cruz and Noah Manzer for that about 5 or 6 yards out. Noah just comes far side. He's lined up far side, breaks it across, and goes or near side, breaks it across far side, and right there pitch and catch right in the end zone.
Near side, far side. It's all Eagle touchdown.
That's right.
That's all we need to know. Eagle touchdown here. And like we were saying before, slugfest. Niver's kick is up.
He missed it.
No good.
He missed it to the left there.
With 2:13 remaining in the 1st half, your score is Eagles 38, Rams 40.
So there's what we were talking about earlier, Steve.
Yep.
And, Niver wasn't in that last series. And, of course, that makes me wonder, is there an issue with a leg or something like that he wasn't in there, and then he misses the kick. It looked like a good snap, but it could have been something funny going on with there as well.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes you just don't get it placed down. His timing's off, something like that, and you just strike it wrong. You know, it's a lot of things can happen. You know, that is an operation there on special teams that requires a lot of fine tuning, because one thing goes wrong and you know, bad things happen.
So that opens up the advantage for the Rams with 2:13 remaining in the half. 40-38 now is the score. So trading touchdowns and PATs is over as the Eagles miss the PAT as Niver gets set to kick. And this one is going to be a little squibber right up the middle.
Onside kick recovered by number 15, Caden Seal.
Caden Seal picks up the ball.
6-yard line.
And that'll give
first down Rams.
Eagles the ball. 1st and 15. Ball at the 36-yard line.
Yes, sir. So they're going to have a short field.
Well, the whole game's going to come down to defense.
Absolutely.
Somebody's going to have to make a stand. Somebody's going to have to
Make a
create
play.
a turnover.
Right.
Someone's going to have to break the cycle of get the ball and score. And then we'll see something in the game. Okay, here's the pitch out to West. He's going out to the right now. Can't see nothing. Accelerates up the middle.
Jonas West on the keeper.
And he's brought down by Ramirez.
Gets about a 7 or 8 yard pick, about a 7-yard pickup.
And Johnson coming in there also as Umanzer.
Yeah. And nice defensive play. You know, Lucas Ramirez kind of kept it all stopped up, kept it from getting it outside, and then the backside pursuit caught up to him and got him on the ground.
Well, as soon as West saw that, he accelerated right up the middle. So he's very quick at seeing where his windows are. And he's conferring with the official right now. Now they're trying to just burn some clock. As West takes the ball, now he's going to go off to the left-hand side. This time he's going to break a couple tackles. He's going to break all the tackles. And he's going into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Touchdown, Rams.
Yeah, we missed way too many tackles on that one. We had him dead to rights and was out there hand tackling and trying to drag him down, and missed some really key points there to get him on the ground. And he's an elusive runner to begin with. You got to get somebody like that wrapped up and get him on the ground.
Well, and that's part of the problem of having the defense out on the field so long. Of course, it's basically the same guys, defense and offense.
Offsides on the defense.
Hey.
Yeah, we got some here, Steve. Steve, we got some waters in the bag.
Okay.
Down here.
Okay. All right. Thank you, sir.
Let us get closer. Come on, buddy.
Sun comes up, people get thirsty.
Yeah, right. I don't know if they're not running the concession stand. It doesn't look like so.
Well, this isn't their regular field.
True.
This is the secondary field that they had to. Kick is up now and blocked. Kick is blocked.
Yeah, man. Aiden Cruz came right up the middle, almost untouched. Got his hands on that thing and batted it down before it could get.
I thought that was Paul Johnson.
Nope, Aiden Cruz came there. The Cruz missile came flying up the field and took care of that.
Well, there's an equalizer for you.
Yep. Well, both of them have missed a critical PAT, so.
Yeah, but we missed ours on a bad kick.
Yep.
Getting the kick blocked is a psychological difference.
Yep.
But what do I know? I just call them as I see them.
Now
that's why they pay us the big money, Steve.
That's right.
Sit in the box and make observations. Sure hope you're enjoying this at home in your easy chair or out on the patio, enjoying a beautiful Texas morning. We are in San Marcos, and by we, I mean Steve Rayburn and myself, Gil Dominguez, on the playoff road with the St. Joseph's Eagles. And I was telling Steve, this is the third year in a row that I've been to the playoffs with the Eagles, and that's quite a record right there. Kickoff now going over to the far sidelines, and it's going to be picked up on the run.
Man.
And a penalty flag comes flying.
I think he hit him out of bounds.
Noah
Noah Man's on the return, and he brings it back to about the 33 or so.
Gary Daly on the tackle. We'll see what they call.
Personal
unnecessary roughness.
Yeah.
It's going to be
after the play, personal foul, late hit.
He hit him out of bounds after he was already out of bounds, and that's always going to draw the flag. It's right there in front of the side judge, and that's.
Eagles will take over at the Rams' 32-yard line.
Well, that's going to give the Eagles the short field. And if you're a follower of Eagle football, you know they love the short field.
Yep. See what we can do with it right here.
As they come up to the line of scrimmage now. All tied up, 38-38. Oh, no, excuse me. 46-38. There's the snap to Cruz. Cruz looking, still looking. Rush is coming. He's going to elude the rush, go to the other side now. Now he's going to dump the ball off to Walker West. Walker West slides down.
Number 35, Walker West on the reception. Personal foul, face mask on the defense.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why he slid down. Someone grabbed his face mask.
On the
automatic first down, Eagles.
Yeah, on the before he released and they dumped that ball off to him, that they did get a handful of his face mask.
Oh, Cruz?
No, that they one of the blockers, I believe it was Walker West, was blocking before he released and went out there. And caught the pass eventually. He was face masked. They pulled down on his face mask on his headgear.
Okay, during the blocking.
Yeah.
Looks to be the 13-yard line.
Well, a couple big plays then happening in the last couple minutes. First is the block field goal by the Eagles. And then we've got a couple penalties, and timeout is being called. Who's calling it?
I think the Eagles. Nope.
Timeout.
Are they going to call
Hill
it?
Country.
Hill Country's calling it.
First timeout of the half.
No, it's the second timeout of the half, but that's okay.
Yeah.
First timeout of the quarter.
Right.
But not the half.
Yeah. As
the Rams line up just beside us. Everybody's on the same side of the bleachers here at Doris Miller Middle School. Don't know who Doris Miller was, but you have to be somebody pretty special to name a school after you, Steve.
That's right.
I don't see him calling anything the Steve Rayburn School. Or the Phil Sotolongo.
You're right.
That might be the Phil Sotolongo School of Hard Knocks.
We love you, Phil. We're just picking.
Yep. The birthday boy today, the big 6-0. You know, he's holding up pretty good for a 6-0.
Yeah.
We'll see him and Maria a little bit later on tonight as the Eagles get set up here now. First and goal at the 12-yard line.
Yeah, Phil still looks like he could go strap the shoulder pads on and put the helmet on and play again.
You know, they were talking about that in the preseason, but he had trouble coming up with a birth certificate that was going to show that. He's certainly eligible to go back to being a junior or a sophomore. He needs some more schooling.
Oh, well.
It's easy to pick on him when he's not here.
Yeah. Well, it looks like we're going to gather our thoughts after that little run up the middle by Ramirez. Picks up, about 5 yards or so?
Maybe about 5 feet.
Yeah.
Ball at the 12-yard line now.
Yeah, 2nd and goal to go.
And I can't tell what the clock is telling me.
I don't know. It could be.
3:15 remaining.
It says 35 at the end, but I don't know if that's a 7 or I don't know what that is. I have no idea.
Well, we know it's not 7 because we're deep into the quarter already. As the Eagles get ready now. And the pitch is over to Niver. He's going to get swallowed up.
Good read on the play by number 15, Caden Seal, and got up there and got a hold of Peter and slowed him down and got a little help after just a really, really short gain, or if he did gain anything.
And you know what? This is Niver has that special ability. He sees that the play's not going to go anywhere, and he doesn't really spend a lot of energy then.
Yep.
It's all about just, getting what you can, diving for a yard, but don't get hurt. And I think the same way with Forgione. He wanted to see how they were going to react to a play, to a formation, and that's why he called timeout again. So that must have been 1 minute, because I see 0 up there now. 20 seconds remaining in the half.
Gotcha.
And don't quote me on that because we don't know. There's lights out on the scoreboard. But there certainly does seem to be a sense of urgency on the field as Eagles come up for 3rd down now. High snap. He's able to get the ball away to Butnick. Butnick down to the 2-yard line.
Number 2, Colton Bundick, brought down at the 3-yard line. It'll be a 4th and goal for the Eagles.
Man, nice little well-conceived play to Colt Bundick out there in the flat, far side. He just flares out, and they beats his coverage on that flare, and they just flip it out there to him. The rest of it was on his legs.
Niver going far left for this 4th down play, 4th and goal. Turning point here for the Rams if they can hold him. Ball's out to Cruz. Cruz coming to his left. He's going to look right over the middle, though. Find Walker West in the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles!
Number 35, Walker West. Touchdown, Eagles.
Wow.
What a great play by Cruz, because everyone was looking at Niver, who was split out far left, and he went left and was looking right at Niver, and then here comes little Walker West crawling out there like a turtle. Took him about 5 days to get out there to the 5-yard line.
Yeah, but he straight to him, reels it in, and there you go.
Now
Touchdown.
we're set up for the extra point. The kick is up. The kick is good.
After the kick, Eagles 46, Rams 46.
So we are all nutted up again thanks to the blocked extra point. You said it was Cruz.
Yeah, Cruz blocked that.
I thought it was Paul Johnson. We're not going to know for sure till we see the replay.
That's right.
Which won't be till Sunday. If you're going to be looking for the game, I'll probably get some work done on it tonight. We're not going to get home until 2 o'clock, maybe 3, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to need a nap. Not going to be in the mood to get anything done today, but tomorrow we should have the game up for you on the Facebook page, Touchdown Productions on Facebook, and of course out on our Rumble channel, where all the games live, all the games from last year, and basketball games are out there as well. So here we go. Niver, not messing around anymore, sends that ball.
Ball's out of the end zone. Rams will take over at their 20-yard line.
Out of the middle school.
1st down, Rams.
But they have 11 seconds up on the board. Is that what it is?
If that's correct.
That's what it looks like.
If that 0 is 0.
Yeah. That's what it looks like. 11 ticks left in the half, and it's all tied up.
Yeah, we don't know for sure, so don't penalize us if we're wrong, but that's what it looks like. 11 seconds, all tied up here. It's like the Serve Pro commercial. like it never even happened.
That's right.
Take that 20 minutes and forget all about it. And theoretically, we're going to enter the third quarter all squared up. So here's the pitch back to West. West passing off to the sidelines. He's going to get swallowed up.
It's like 2 seconds left.
Camden Seal
takes the ball down to the
last timeout by the Rams here. That's their last one in the half.
Timeout Rams.
Timeout Rams, timeout Eagles. At the half, be sure to join us, stay with us, because we've got nobody. We got me and Steve. Maybe we'll nab somebody on their way over to the restroom.
There you go. They never know.
But because the Eagle fans have to pass us,
yeah,
in order to get over to the facilities.
There you go.
And we'll see what happens, but we'll go over the first half scoring. We'll also take a look at who else is playing. Maybe we can even call that up on the internet. That's a newfangled device that they have where you can look at games. I believe the two teams ahead of us have already played last night. Very rare that you're going to have a Saturday game, but here we are as I say that. Okay, 2 seconds remaining here. And now a timeout is called by the Eagles.
Timeout Eagles.
They burned their last timeout.
Yeah, they want to see what how they lined up. That's exactly what they did. We have three guys actually 10 yards off the line of scrimmage, running kind of a deep safety look in the backside, and then 3 up on the line of scrimmage. So,
and you get to do that because we didn't blink first.
Yep.
The Rams blinked first. And it's funny calling a game against the Rams because Rams are one of my favorite NFL teams. Coming from the land of Southern California, back with Dick Bass was running the ball and Roman Gabriel was the quarterback, and
yep,
the fearsome foursome was in fashion. Dating myself a little bit there.
That's when they were the LA Rams.
That's right. Well, they're the LA Rams again today.
Yeah, but then they went through their journeys about.
Yeah, thanks to Georgia. Georgia Fradieri took him to St. Louis. Here we go. 2 seconds remaining. Rams have the ball. There's a double reverse. Same result. Long pass downfield. It's going to be intercepted. Ball's going to be intercepted going down the sidelines. Nobody's touching him. Cutting the ball. Tripped up.
The run down to the 6-yard line.
You Manzer tripped up on the play.
By number 5, Noah Manzor, and that ends the half.
Man.
And that will end the half. Oh my.
Man, if Noah could have flipped that one on his head.
46.
That was a great play by Noah. He just sat back and everybody was trying to read the eyes of the quarterback, and once he released that ball, Noah made a great play on the ball, stepped in front of it, and almost had it back the other direction for TD.
Unbelievable first half of football here, but that's what you'd expect from the playoffs as the Red Sea Radio Network. All right, well, let's go ahead and I've got a break in the action here. 46-46. Don't you go nowhere except maybe go get a cinnamon roll and another cup of coffee, because we've got a second half action coming up here of the Division 3 playoffs on the Red Sea Radio Network.
Made Pro, locally owned and loved in the BCS area since 2009. That's Made Pro.
C&J Barbecue. The C is for Chip, the J is for Joe. The barbecue, it's for you. C&J Barbecue.
Serve Pro of the Brazos Valley. We make it like it never even happened. That's Serve Pro.
Krause Paint and Body. If you need good quality auto body work, consider Krause Paint and Body. Remember, it's your car, and your choice where to have it repaired. Kraus Paint and Body.
Well, like we were saying at the top of the broadcast, a couple of evenly matched teams, and they are certainly performing at that level, trading haymakers, using a boxing analogy, touchdowns one after the other, and the Eagles will get the ball first after deferring the kickoff.
As we start the second half.
Now the wind is picking up.
The Rams will be kicking off to the Eagles.
Couple of missed extra points
Remains
and a
46
touchdown-saving
to 46.
tackle just to close out the first half are the difference makers here. And Steve, they score that touchdown with the interception with 2 seconds remaining in the half, and that's a backbreaker there.
It is. It's a big swing in momentum. Just hey, and good on Jonah West. I think Jonah West was the one that got over there and got a hand on his ankle and brought him down. So great play by Jonah West.
Yeah, one of many that we've seen him make today as the Eagles get set to kick the ball, and they'll squib it like they've been doing all night long. Gets into the secondary, though, and it's going to fall on the ball. Rams are going to get the ball.
The 21-yard line, first down, Browns.
So Peter Niver and Umanzer couldn't corral the ball.
Yep.
And Gary Daly falls on it.
Yep, they're gonna get that ball right there about the 22-yard line.
And there's a turnover right there, the first turnover of the game. As the Rams come out now, 1st and 15. Daly in the backfield. He'll pitch it out to West. West driving right up the middle. Nobody's going to touch him. He's going to be all the way down to the 12-yard line.
Yeah. He's going to be just about the 1 or 2.
Oh, the 1-yard line.
Yes, sir.
My bad.
No, you're good. No, nice little carry, kind of a little shake and bake, and was brought down there at the end by Lucas Ramirez.
So we are right into where we left off. Touch the ball and score. There's the handoff up the middle. That's going to be denied.
Yeah. Well, he might have got a half a yard.
Short pickup. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
He may have got half a yard there. They're going to swap out David Hagerman for Walker West to anchor that middle of the line.
Well, I doubt they'll try that play 2 times in a row, but we'll see. There's the pitch.
Touchdown, Rams!
That's going to be a touchdown, Rams.
Jonas West right back up the middle and picks up that touchdown.
Little pitch to him. So just like the first half, we've got 40 seconds gone in the third quarter and already a touchdown on the board. And just like the first half, the Rams are scoring the first touchdown as they continue to trade off touchdowns here. That kick is up, and it's good. Barely getting over the crossbar.
Yeah, Paul Johnson almost got a paw on that one.
In this win that we're having.
Yeah. It's a nice stiff wind coming out of the south, I guess. Wouldn't that be yeah.
Let's see, the sun rose in the east, and that was right in front of us. So that means
hey, want to say thanks from Alec Castellea. He sent a text in to me. He said Divine Savior won the game 54-42. So thanks, Coach.
There you go. Alec Castellea remains a good friend of the Eagles on the Red Sea Radio Network. Of course, we enjoyed a couple seasons with him before he found a little bit greener pasture, and good for him. Moving on in the coaching world. So Divine Savior, big winner last night. I knew somebody would know. Just got to throw it out there to the audience. There it is. Kickoff again, off to the left-hand side. This time they pick it up, and UMans are spinning around like a top.
Yeah.
Receives the kick.
Nice little cover on the kick. He covers it standing up, fields the ball, makes him a little loop-de-loop there in the field, trying to shed a couple of would-be tacklers, and almost broke it to the outside and got some running room out of that thing.
Yeah,
I didn't think you would.
Well, it was that second loop-de-loop that he did that kind of threw him out there just by the gravitational pull of the loop. So here we go, 1st and 15 for the Eagles. Once again, down by 8. As they come to the outside, fire to Butnick on the sidelines for a pickup of 6.
For a pickup of about 3. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that's a nice little pitch and catch from Aiden Cruz to Colt Bundick right here near side flat here, just in front of us. And a good little pickup. You know, kind of got to keep everybody honest. And
Cruz now rolling out to his right.
oh man, and he had two receivers fairly wide open, and that was Jax and also I guess that was Colt. Jax and Colt both were out there, but he threw just wide of both of them. I don't know which one he was trying to go to, but that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 12 or so.
Yep. And the wind is a factor now in the throwing game, that's for sure. Cruz now gets the snap. He's looking, rolls to his right. He's looking, he's launching it downfield, and it's going to be complete to Niver for the 1st down.
Just past the 1st down, or the yardage to make.
Yeah, nice heads-up play by Peter. He just came across the field, dropped it right in his hands, and he knew where he needed to get to, and he got right there, and he stepped out of bounds. And going to move those chains.
1st and 15 now for the Eagles as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Niver out to the left along with Butnick. Cruz in the backfield. He'll get the snap, throw it out here to Butnick. He's going to elude one, come around, and get thrown out of bounds. No, he throws the guy out of bounds. Andrew Davis was on him, and Butnick did his little loop-de-loop and threw him right out of bounds.
It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's going to bring a 2nd down and 7? That's so 8.
Eagles,
2nd down and 8 or so.
Eagles traveling right to left across your radio dial here. 3rd quarter of play, high snap. Gets the ball, throws it right up the middle, complete to
Jax is going to be he's going to be down there just about the 10-yard line. He's going to have enough for a 1st down.
So Hoffpower in the game.
It'll be a 1st down for the Eagles at the 10-yard line.
Using him as a receiver.
Nice little release by Jax. He just releases kind of to the middle and kind of leaks here near side and dropped it right in there to him, and he did the rest to pick up that 1st down. Great heads-up play.
Right, and the rush is coming in a little bit fast, and that's how you're going to beat that rush is doing the quick pass.
Right.
Not sitting back there. As we come up with 1st and goal now. 1st and goal, ball at the 10-yard line. Cruz back, scrambling to the right. Now he comes up toward the line of scrimmage. Scrambling. He's going to throw back over the middle. Incomplete.
It'll bring up 2nd down.
Now, that was a smart throwaway, and I think that's exactly what he meant to do with it. Everybody was well covered back to this far side of the field for him, and he would have put that ball in jeopardy should he have thrown that thing straight into a receiver. And well played defense by the Rams, but a real smart play, not trying to complete that pass and to just go ahead and throw it to the receiver's feet.
2nd and goal now for the Eagles. Snap goes to Cruz. He's going to fake stuff. He's going to get wrapped up, and he's going to be dropped for the loss.
15,
And number 6, that's Gus Stevens, got past protection and got the pressure on Aiden Cruz, brought him down for a loss. It'll be probably loss of about 10 yards, maybe 8 yards.
Now it's third down. Cruz now, once again, looking, and he's going to throw the ball downfield right to about the 2-yard line. It's going to be complete.
Yeah.
Number 2, Colt Bundick on the reception.
And Butnick takes off his helmet.
At about the 2-yard
Yeah,
line.
he's hurt
It'll
just a
bring
little
up
bit.
4th and goal.
He slowed down to on that. He slowed down on that far side for the ball to get there to him, and he took a hit to his lower. Yeah, he got hit on his lower extremities, and they dropped the late flag for a hold here in the Eagles' backfield. So they're going to back it up another bit. It's going to be 30 yards. 30-yard line is going to be fourth. It's going to be fourth down.
Third.
Third down. That's right.
Third down
on the
all
hold.
over again.
Yep.
And ball on the left hash mark.
Yep.
Third and goal with the ball on the 30. So Butnick still on the sidelines on his back. We hope that he's okay. Cruz, high snap. Now give the ball to Niver. Niver cuts up the middle. Niver's going to throw the ball way downfield.
And that wind caught that pass going to Noah Manzer, and it sailed on him. Otherwise, the Manzer probably would have had that thing. It was just the wind caught it and it took off.
Great play call to get the touchdown almost from the 30-yard line, and giving the ball to Niver, you've got the option of the run or the pass. So that's going to bring up fourth down now. And this is what we were saying before. Somebody's got to hold one of these offenses in order to move the game around. Niver now gets the patch. Now he's going to roll over to his right. He's going to be drugged down, but not till he gets the ball off.
Now, the whole lot of pressure coming from number 12, Ben Tomset, on Peter Niver. Peter had to get rid of it or get sacked, and he went ahead and took a chance on getting the ball up the field and just missed a Manzer again. So that ball's going to go over on downs. It's going to be at the 30-yard line, 1st and 15.
First time that any of the teams have stopped the other team.
Yep.
Oh, and just like that, the wind stopped.
The wind stopped, yeah.
Immediately. Now, why couldn't have done that 30 seconds ago? I have no idea. Okay, 1st and 15 now for the Rams. Ball goes to Daly. The pitch goes out. Now he's dancing. It's passed right over the middle, wide open. Got one man to beat.
15. That's a personal foul. Personal foul. There's a crackback block on Noah Manzer right here, just about the 30-yard line. That's a dangerous play.
Did they throw the flag?
Yeah, they threw the flag.
Okay.
Crackback on the.
Personal foul, illegal crackback. 15 yards from the spot of the foul. It'll be 1st down, Rams.
So that goes in the what's good for the goose is good for the gander column.
Yeah. Well, when somebody's got their attention running one direction, you're coming back the opposite direction out of their field of view, and you take a shot on them like that, that's a crackback block.
So they're going to have 1st and 14 now as the Rams pitch it back to West. West dancing, looking. Now he just tosses that ball over the middle. Once again, same play.
Oh.
And a nice straight arm.
Nice little dump off pass to Cademan Seal and
at the 25-yard line, it'll be 1st down, Rams. There is a flag on the play.
Officials conferring at the 30-yard line.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct on number 15. It'll be 15-yard penalty. First down, Rams.
So
something.
you could sense that things are getting a little chippy out there on the field, especially after they held them.
Yeah.
They held the Eagles and turned it over on downs, and
and that was unfortunate because he just had a great play, and I think it's probably jumping up and chirping a little bit, talking, but
well, right there's
I didn't see it.
There's some chirping going on, that's for sure. Here in the third quarter of play, as the Rams get the ball, pass it back over to West.
Oh man, Michael Boehm almost picked the pocket. That ball was intended for Josiah Piscina, and Michael Boehm, it kind of hung because of the wind, and Michael Boehm undercut that throw. He almost had that pick.
So they're living off of that short little pass, or they're letting West run with his legs. That seems to be the play calling for the Rams right now as they line up. Get the snap, now over to West. He's going to come to the right-hand side. He's going to run this time right up the middle. No one's going to catch him. Touchdown!
Nice little run by West there. You know, he's a really, really gifted runner, and he just lets the space kind of open up ahead of him. He just picked his way up the field. Did a great job at running that ball for the touchdown. Great running by West. You know, like I said, he's carried the day for Hill Country all day, and a very talented runner and a willing runner. He's not somebody who's tenuous out there when he's running. He's all about getting it done.
That all-important extra point. The kick is up.
And it's good. After the extra point, Eagles 46, Rams 62.
All right.
So
well,
62 to 46.
Yep.
This is where you were saying that getting into the third and fourth quarter, fatigue might be a factor.
Yep. This is where the fatigue part hits, especially in six-man, especially in small squads like this. So, you know what? This is when you kind of start separating who's in the best shape and who's willing to give it their all. So, this is what you're looking at.
As the Eagles are already lined up for the kick.
We got Michael Boehm's deep to receive for the Eagles.
4:16, that's because they're not going to kick it that far.
Yeah.
4:16 remaining. Last time the Rams kicked it off, it was a turnover for the Eagles. They couldn't get a hold of the squib kick. And now here we are again. Another squib kick. Ball's going to go.
That didn't.
After the onside kick.
I didn't think it made the line of game, but
they were standing there waiting for it to dribble over.
Yeah.
And everyone was around the ball, and while it was in midair crossing the line.
Yeah. I don't think it made the line of game, but from up here I didn't see it cross, but
Well, the officials were right there in front of it. And the way I saw it is as the ball was in the air, it crossed the line, and then they jumped on it and they get the ball. It's a live ball after that.
Yep, you can't stand there and watch that close to the line, and you have to cover that kick.
So this is the second time that as the ball goes to the outside.
Ball caught by number 27, Josiah Piscina.
They're going to call it a completion.
At the 27-yard line.
And an out-of-bounds fumble.
Yeah, he was hit and fumbled the ball, but he had already possessed the ball and picked up the, 8 yards? 7, 8 yards?
So as I was saying, second kickoff that the Eagles have failed to maintain possession. And that is a costly error for them this deep into the third quarter. Rams have the ball now. Daly pitches back to West. West looking. Now he's going to run down the sidelines.
Jonas West on the breakaway.
Another 15-yard penalty for talking.
Yeah, well, he ran right into Peter Niver.
But you know,
First down, Rams.
you're
There's the flag on the play.
you're in control of the game. You're making great plays, but you gotta use your head. You gotta use your head.
It'll be a 15-yard penalty. It's still second down.
And that's you know, they're gonna the referees they're gonna control the game, and that's just the word that they're trying to send to everybody, and so.
Well, and that shows a little bit of lack of discipline.
Yeah.
In order to come up after that, you just made a big game, and then have it erased because you feel like you got something to say.
Yeah.
Timeout, Rams.
I think Coach is going to have that conversation right now. You know, it's an important game, and you know when you're that critical and you're making those kind of plays, you can't hurt yourself like that.
Well, we have to always remember that these are young students.
Sure.
They're still learning what life is all about, not only scholastically, but also sportsmanship and how to be good people, and that's what the coaches want to teach. No matter what team you work with or what team we see, that leadership quality and how to be a good human is at the base, especially with the Christian schools that we have and that we play. That's why they huddle up after the game and have the group prayer.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's unfortunate, but it's unfortunate to become part of the game.
62-46 is the score here as the wind picks up again in San Marcos, Texas. Second down and about 8 for the Rams. Now Scott gets the pitch, throws it out here to the outside. It's going to be pushed out of bounds by Umanzer.
Knocked out of bounds at the 20-yard line.
Peter Niver got him just short. Nope, no, they're going to call it. They're going to call it. That's going to be enough to move the chains. It's going to be 1st and 15 from the 20-yard line.
First and 15 now. Daly's going to get the snap. There it is. Now the pitch out to West. The little pooch pass
Caught by number
out to Gary Daly.
Daly hauled in a good one. It kind of hung there for a minute because of the wind. Daly got it reeled in, and Peter Niver got him after about a 4-yard gain on the play. But you know, the see what they do here. 2 wide again, going back to the same alignment. 2 wide, 3 in the backfield.
Second down and 10. Shotgun formation. Daly in the backfield. Daly and Seals. The ball's not snapping. Could be burning some clock. Now there's the pitch out to West. West goes right up the middle. Bob Slip goes right into the end zone. Touchdown Rams!
Nice run by West with just about the 15-yard line or so, 20-yard line, and just picked his ways. You know, like I said in at the beginning and throughout the telecast, is he's just a gifted runner, and you have to count for him, and you're not going to hand tackle him. And he just cuts up a defense. He's a great runner.
Extra point. Kick is up.
Kick is up.
Kick is good.
After the kick, Eagles 46, Rams 70.
I see a lot of hands on the hips on our side. Guys look like they're either tired or winded. And
well, you're in that spirit after 3 unanswered scores
Yep.
by the Rams, where the handwriting could be on the wall if you're not able to stop them.
Yep.
It's fine to trade touchdowns with them one after the other, but that's a track meet,
Yep.
and you got to keep up.
Yep.
And the loss of the kickoff on the opening kickoff of the second half was a disruptor in that flow of you score, I score, you score, I score.
Right.
And that allowed the Rams to take advantage of that. And then when that happened twice, as here we go for the kickoff again, this time it's going to be a long kick.
Yep. Nice little return by Michael Boehm. Back to about the 34-yard line, almost back to the 35-yard line.
About the 24-yard line.
I'm sorry, 24. Sorry, I had it. I was looking at the. It's a standard size field, and the markings on the field are still a 100-yard field. So we're working with the side markers. So my apologies, but nice little return by Michael Boehm and set us up.
It'll be a 10-yard penalty.
Oh,
It'll be first down for the Eagles.
We're easily confused.
Yeah, I didn't see that, but evidently somebody on the Eagles had a block in the back on that return. That's going to back us way up because it occurred about the what, 18-yard line? 20-yard? Yeah. So after they mark it off, we're going to be.
It's going to be a first and
14.
15.
Yeah, 14-yard line, first and 15. So
Eagles break the huddle. Paul Johnson on the far left side. Now he goes back to the backfield, replaced by Niver. There's the snap. Cruz looking to go downfield.
Oh.
Deep pass to number 5.
Right through the hands of Umanzer.
Yeah, that was
second down for the Eagles.
That was a score. That was score touchdown type throw and hit Umanzer right between his hands and went straight through. And he would have hauled it in about the 30-yard line, and they're at the 14. So nice ball, perfectly placed. Just couldn't reel it in.
They placed the ball on the right hash mark now. No, now they're placing it closer to the left hash mark. It's going to be second down for the Eagles. Cruz takes the snap. A little bit of pressure, dumps it off to Powers. Hoffpower.
Good dump pass to number 25.
And that looked like a hit out of scrimmage.
Yeah, they're
going to throw the flag on that.
Yeah.
We'll bring up third down. There is a flag on the play.
Unsportsmanlike conduct once again on the Rams. Very clearly he was running out of bounds, and there was no need to come up and slap him like that.
After the play, personal foul, late hit. It'll be 15 yards, an automatic first down.
Man, that's one of those things, again, you're playing in a playoff game. You're doing great. You're doing great things, showing just how dominant you can be, and then you do things like that.
40-yard line.
It's just unnecessary.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the word that comes to mind. And if anything, that could fire up the other team.
Sure.
And the Eagles certainly have the wherewithal to be fired up and turn in some big plays. The question all day has been defense. How do you stop them in order to get a leg up? Here's Cruz. Over the middle now. That's going to be a complete to Paul Johnson.
Yeah, nice catch right over the middle, straight to Paul Johnson. He gets in behind coverage, and he gets, 8 of it? Yeah, about 8 of it. So it's going to bring up second down and 7.
It's amazing that ball didn't sail on him, because I'm standing on top of the bleachers, and it is a stiff breeze as the Eagles break the huddle now. Second down and 7, we'll call it. Ball on the 30-yard line. There's the snap. Cruz back to pass. He's going to let it go. And it's going to be caught.
Right about the 20-yard line.
By Umanzer.
Yeah. Beautiful pitch and catch. Umanzer actually came over and sat down pretty much in coverage on this near sideline. And, man, Cruz threw a missile to him and connected right there at the 20.
Got Paul Johnson going out to the far right now as Cruz gets swallowed up to the backfield.
Lost about 10 yards there on the sack, and we just didn't block. We allowed the guy to run right past us, and we didn't block him.
Big Gus Steffens, all 7 foot 2 inches of him, coming in there and swallowing up Cruz. Taking the sack and the loss. 2nd down and about 25 now for the Eagles. Cruz is going to throw it out to the outside to Niver. Niver's going to make one person miss. He's going to reverse his field. He's going to go backwards and he's going to go down.
Peter, that's just Peter trying to make something happen there. Loses another 5 yards.
Yeah.
Trying to reverse his field. They were onto that tunnel, the kind of a tunnel screen coming from that far side, and they were onto it, and everything shut down on this side. So Peter tried to break it off and go the other way, but the pursuit got him. So they played the great defense on that.
That's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter.
Your score is Eagles
70-46 in favor of the San Marcos Rams as the crowd cheers that. We'll be right back after this.
Prosperity Bank, the big bank with your community's bank inside. Prosperity Bank, member FDIC.
Reed Field Meats and Deli, your tailgating and party headquarters for hand-cut meats and party trays. You may visit them at reedfieldmeats.com. Reed Field Meats and Deli.
Strata Auto Repair, your total car care solution. If it has wheels, we'll work on it. Strata Auto Repair.
Kellybird Dozer, your down-to-earth company for all your site work excavation needs, commercial or residential. Proudly supporting the St. Joseph Eagles. Kellybird Dozer.
Pass incomplete.
All right.
There we go.
34, Paul Johnson.
And
Incomplete pass downfield, but a flag on the play.
It'll bring up 4th down, but there is a flag on the play.
yeah, Peter Niver used his legs to buy some time there and kind of ran around the backfield. Paul Johnson came open. But again, the wind, he hung the pass a little bit up high, and the wind kind of made it hang, and Paul just couldn't reel it in. So it wouldn't have been enough for a first, but they had the flag down. They haven't signaled anything though.
No, they're over here talking to the Ram coach though, Austin Rayburn.
Yeah, I met his father before the game, Coach Rayburn, and he was actually the coach before him.
Oh, is that who you were talking to right there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he's
very interesting and a great man to talk to. We had a good time visiting.
Mm-hmm. And we are set up just at about the 50-yard line, 40-yard line, but all to our left is the fans of the Rams, and they are plentiful here, as you might expect, because the home field advantage.
Man, it's again another. He's been ejected. The star of their team, number 11.
No way.
Yep. They just ejected him. And,
wow.
And he had something else to say, and that there on the sidelines after all that. I wish all these young guys would just get out there, play the game, and they're doing great. They're having a great game, and
now you get ejected pretty much at the beginning of the 4th quarter.
Yeah,
that is a huge play, a huge penalty. And great opportunity for the Eagles, because without Jonas West, I'm not so sure what the Rams are going to have in the gas tank. You take that tool, you might as well take out the air conditioning out of your car and drive all summer in Texas with the heat.
Yeah, that's too bad. I wish every young person listening to this would hear what we're saying here. Is that when you're in the game, you're doing this well. You're having what could be one of the best games of your high school career.
Right.
And then you're out here behaving like that, and then you get tossed out of the game. It doesn't do anybody any good.
Well, it was multiple penalties on him throughout the game for that kind of behavior. So the fact that they tossed him, it must have been pretty bad, pretty severe. Taunting, intimidation, hitting, who knows. Talking about your mama, something. That's a 15-yarder right there. Okay, here we go. 1st and 15 for the Eagles with the Westless Rams now.
Man.
The ball sails on Johnson, though.
Yep. That pass from Aiden Cruz was just about there, but did sailed a bit on him, and could have had to do with the wind, but I think he was just throwing it off his back foot a little bit. And it sailed, and even Paul Johnson couldn't get to it.
Not only was West their offensive scoring machine, but he also played a lot on defense as well.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting. If I was the Eagles, I might run the ball right now. As Cruz scrambles around looking for a receiver, he's going to throw it over the middle this time. And it's going to be complete
on the reception
to Niver.
Runs the ball out of bounds.
I think he's going to be a couple yards short of to move those chains, but
70 to 46. You're 3 touchdowns now down.
Yep.
And this is the time to draw it within 2 scores and then see if you can hold the Rams without West. That's going to be the question when they're on defense. There's the pitch. Oh, ball's on the ground, falling on it.
Walker.
Walker West unable to handle the pitch. And the Rams are going to recover the ball, so.
Yeah, that little pitch to West was a little bit behind him. He just didn't get a handle on it, and to the ground it went, and he doubled back trying to get on top of it, but it was already covered by the Rams. It was a good heads-up play by the Rams. That they were moving out there to defend that run, and the ball hit the ground. They think, hey, look what I've got. So that's a tough one.
Gary Daly picking up that fumble, and now the referees are going to say that it was not a fumble. What's the call here?
Well, they're calling a forward pass. Incomplete pass. Yeah.
So the Eagles maintain possession.
Incomplete forward pass.
Yeah, and just to explain to everybody, you can be behind the line of scrimmage, but if the ball is shoved forward to you, either overhand or underhand, it's a pass. If you drop it, it's not a fumble. It's incomplete pass. I couldn't personally tell where he was on the field because we're kind of on a flat. We're not real high, so I couldn't see it. But
it could have gone either way. He was right in that nowhere land, but it was. There's an argument there that it was a pass trying to elude the defense.
Yeah.
So now we're going to get 4th down for the Eagles and about 7 yards to go for the first. There's the snap back to Cruz. Cruz looking to the sidelines. He's going to complete the pass.
Touchdown.
And in the end zone, touchdown, Eagles.
Touchdown, Eagles.
So there you have it. A call turns around and scores points off of that. Now the all-important extra point. Only one has been missed on both sides so far today. And that's going to make it a 2-score game with the Rams without the services of Jonas West for the rest of the game.
Kick is up, and it's good.
That ball is up and kicked into the apartment building next door.
Eagles 54, Rams 70.
So 54-70, the Eagles were stuck on 46 for about 5 years.
Yeah.
And now they've been able to break that.
Yeah, but we didn't have a whole lot of luck in the second half. Just a lot of things shooting ourselves in the foot, but also, missed opportunities and get behind the chains, and then you can't make anything happen when you're behind the chains like you want to in the offense. So, we're still 2 scores back, but
Folks, we'd like to
see what happens.
Well,
legends in the house tonight.
It's going to be very interesting to see what happens here.
Coach John Rayburn.
They're introducing Coach John Rayburn.
And second, our retired beloved principal, Mr. Joe Lund.
Yeah, John Rayburn was the gentleman that I met before the game.
Yeah, you were just talking about him. Okay, so here's the kickoff now. And they're going to do a little squibber right up the middle, block him out of the way. And they pick it up and fall on it.
Kick. Oh, but there's a flag on the play.
Yeah, I think they're going to say it stopped. So
I hope they don't throw it on Niver, because he came in there and put a licking on somebody that was going to be near the ball.
yeah, maybe.
That's right where the ball was going to be.
Maybe. Illegal block, yeah.
Illegal block on the kicking team, number 8.
Yep. Niver came in there and pushed some people out of the way.
Yeah.
Which really was just an aggressive play.
Yeah.
And you're allowed to do that. And Coach Niver's out there getting some clarification from the official.
Yeah.
As the Rams break the huddle and come out now. Okay, so here's the test right here. Jonas West had been everything for the Rams. He had been the quarterback, he had been the runner, he had scored numerous touchdowns, and he is gone.
Yeah.
So how will they respond? Looks like they're putting Gus Steffens in that back position now. And now it's going to be handoff up the middle. And
number 15,
tackled immediately.
Takes the ball down to the 26-yard line.
Cameron Seal.
Yeah, nice little right back up the middle by Cameron Seal. Trying to slow down us on that rush just a bit. Nice little pickup. Going to be about 8 yards or so shy of a first down. Second 8.
2nd and 8 for the Rams. We'll see how they work this out. 20 yards back is their running back. And now they'll pass it over to him, and he's going to get swallowed up.
Man,
Stevens on the carry,
nice little stop. That's
Gus Stevens.
Ramirez and Walker. Paul Johnson on the stop, coming right back at the middle. But he's about 3rd and 5. But he picked up a few yards there. So see if we can get a stop here. Maybe we can get a chance to get that ball back.
Well, we need to get a stop. That's the obvious thing. And the second obvious thing is that Gus Stevens, while he's tall, he is not Jonas West with the moves.
Yeah. And
he just ran straight ahead and got swallowed up by the defense. Okay, here we go. 3rd down. Ball goes to Daly. Now it's a pitch. Now it's a double pitch. Out to Gus, and he's going to get swallowed up.
Man,
Stevens on the carry.
Nice stop and well read and strung out by Paul Johnson here on this end.
Yeah.
He just kept stringing along, and brought him on outside. Defense did a real great job forcing everything outside. Paul Johnson gathered him up and got him on the ground.
4th down now. This will be the first time that the Rams would have turned the ball over on downs if the Eagles are successful, and will mark a turning point here in the game in the 4th quarter, as the Eagles have already scored 1. They're down by 2 with 7:05 remaining in the game. Plenty of football left. 4th down for the Rams. There's the snap. Not yet. trying to draw him off sides. Now there's the pitch. Pitches off to the outside.
No, stop. David Hagerman. David Hagerman blew that thing up from behind. Strung out really well by Lucas Romero's far side end, and David Hagerman cut up in behind his block. The guy tried to block him, cut up behind him, made the tackle. Ball goes in on downs, 1st and 15, Eagles.
Gus Stevenson unable to make the first down. Hagerman brings him down. I'll say little Hagerman. He's only 4'2".
Oh.
And Gus Stevens is about 7'1".
Yeah.
So that's your matchup right there. First down, Eagles. First time they've been able to stop the Rams all game long, forcing a turnover on downs. Ball at the 24-yard line. 6:44 remaining in the fourth period. Eagles set up. Of course, they got the cruise missile captain at the quarterback. Pass over the middle, in and out of the hands of Niver. And he had nothing but green grass in front of him.
Yeah, he was looking at that green grass, and he missed that ball. Yeah.
That would have been a good nail in the coffin right there if they were able to score on that play, but instead they'll huddle up, 2nd down and 15.
Yeah.
As Cruz talks to Forgione over on the sidelines.
Yeah.
And the Eagles huddle up. Niver going to the far left side. Walker West in the backfield along with Cruz. And there's the snap. Cruz looking. He's going to throw it right over the middle. Right to Butnick. Butnick's going to break a tackle, go out of bounds.
25-yard line. That's what a
Out at the 25-yard line.
40. Yeah, about a 40-yard pass,
First down,
and
Eagles.
very nice. Well executed. Got Butnick all the way across the field from the far side and dropped it right in there for him. Only he could get it, and then he just went in and stepped out of bounds when he got all the yards.
Cruz gets the snap now. First down. Pass. Oh, on the wrong
Pass
side
incomplete.
of Umanzer.
Yeah, he had to hurry up. He had a good rush coming down on him. Aiden did. Number 12, that is Ben Thompson, came on a good rush, and it was time to either get rid of it or eat it, and he went ahead and threw that thing out there and got it out.
So it's going to be 2nd and 15 now. Ball is on the 35-yard line of the Rams. Cruz gets the snap. He's going to throw it out to the outside to Butnick. Nobody's in front of him. Got a couple blockers, and he's going to spin forward for about 12 yards.
On the reception, brought down at the
Nice little pitch and catch from Cruz to Bundick. It's going to be about 3rd and 6. It's 5.5, 6. But well ran, and just a nice little set down there in that little zone.
Eagles need to score on this drive, make it a one-score game as Cruz comes out here to the right. The pass is over and on the sidelines to Butnick. He's going to tiptoe his way.
He's just out of bounds there, about the 4-yard line, but that's going to be enough to move those chains. That's going to be 1st and goal to go from the 4-yard line. But he tried to tightrope, but just couldn't stay in right there about the 4, stepped out. So,
1st and goal now for your Eagles. They pitch back to Niver. Niver's going to cut around the left-hand side. He's going to go near the
he's in.
goal line.
It's touchdown.
touchdown Eagles.
Touchdown Eagles!
Yeah, Gus Stevens was there on the defense and had brought him down, but I guess couldn't see the far official called it a touchdown, but he got in.
So, not that I'm filled with prophecy, but a Jonas West team without the Rams is just a normal football team.
Oh, they're calling him down shy.
Okay.
Nope. No, they're not. Now they're. What are we talking about? We have a meeting in the middle of the field with the officials. I don't.
Well, like I always say, Steve, that's why you're here. You're here to sort all these things out.
So here's the.
Here it is. They're going to go for the extra point. There's the snap. Kick is up. Kick is
Good.
good.
After the extra point, Eagles 62, Rams 70.
So we have a completely different ball game here now, ladies and gentlemen, with the Eagles holding the Rams, forcing them out on downs, getting 2 scores in the last few minutes, and making the score 70-62, 1 score away, and we have 5 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in this game.
Yeah.
Plenty of time, especially if they were able to hold the Rams once again.
Yeah.
Rams cannot seem to move the football very well without Jonas West in the game. And as we remind you, he was ejected for, well, after numerous penalties.
Yeah.
But that one unsportsmanlike conduct play when they were well ahead by 3 touchdowns, he decided that was a good time to get himself ejected from this game, and the game has not been the same since. As the Eagles get set to kick off, it's going to be Aiden Cruz kicking off the ball this time, and he's going to do the little poochie kick, and that's going to go over, and the Rams will recover it.
That's covered by number 15, Cademan Seal, and so let's see what our defense can do if we can hold up here. We're gonna about the 38-39 yard lines where they're gonna take over in their territory, 1st and 15.
5:31 remaining, unless it's 6:31. Can't tell with that clock, but it's 5 or 6. Plenty of time left in the game. Eagles just scored 2 touchdowns and now are on defense. They held the Rams to 4 and out in the last series for the first time ever in this game. There's the snap. It's a pitch. It's over to their big runner now, which is Gus Stevens.
About 5. It'll bring up 2nd down, Rams.
Stevens is just a straight ahead runner.
Sure.
He's got height. He's about, like I said, 7'1", probably weighs about 150 pounds. So he's a little kind of thin up there. He's not going to really bulldoze anyone over, but he just doesn't have the moves that a Jonas West has, going left and right and across the field and darting between holes and things that we've seen throughout the game. So we'll see what the Rams are going to do now. I'm not sure whether they've ever played a game without Jonas West in it, but we're going to find out here now. It's 2nd down and 9 for the Rams. There's going to be a pass. It's going to be over the middle. It'll be incomplete.
Pass incomplete to number 27.
That was intended for
Pika.
for
Senna.
Josh Frazier.
And the referee's mentioning something to the scoreboard.
I don't know.
Hoping it wasn't something we said. I'm just kidding.
Yep. But maybe they were still running time after an incomplete pass.
Oh, maybe that's a good idea. Yeah, I got to get their attention. Well, that's a homer clock for you.
Oh, yeah.
Run the clock on the incomplete pass. Get them the victory any way you can. 4:34 remaining now in the game. 3rd down for the Rams. Ball on the 35-yard line. Crowd is on their feet. Eagles fans are shouting. There's the pitch once again to Gus Stevens, who swallowed up after picking up 4 yards.
Yep. 4th down, and they got what?
They got every bit of 7 or 8
yards. Yeah, 7 or 8 yards.
So that formula is not going to work. I'm just going to throw it out there right now. You can't just pitch the ball back to Gus Stevens like you did Jonas West and expect good things to happen. You may get your 3 or 4 yards, but now it's 4th down, and the Eagles are going to be keying on West unless they try and throw a pan, and now they're going to call a timeout. Wow. So
were we at 3:40 or so? I think so.
Yeah.
3:40.
3:40 remaining on the clock. Timeout, Rams. as they see the handwriting on the wall, and the momentum is shifting here at Miller Middle School Stadium. Eagles looking at a 4th down situation to get the ball back. They've scored twice so far in the Jonas West non-playing era, and they would be poised to do that again should they be able to hold them here in the 4th down. The crowd is quieted down. You could hear you can hear the wind blow.
Yeah, you got a wind blow.
I'll put that out there. You can hear the wind blow through the stands on this opening round of the area playoffs. Gil Dominguez, Steve Rayburn bringing you all the action, and it was all Rams up until the beginning of the 4th quarter, when an ejection by their star player has turned this into a game now. Crowd on their feet, 4th down. Gus Steffens in the background. And there's the pitch to him. He looks like he's going to pass. He's going to throw it way downfield. It's going to be incomplete.
Yeah.
That ball didn't even have a chance of completion.
Yeah.
As we have a player on the ground. Josh Frazier, I see a 5 there.
I don't know. Is it Frazier? Yeah, it's Frazier. I think.
Or Gary Daly. That's the other receiver.
I think he ran into number 27. Did he run into Josiah? I think he ran into his own player.
I thought there was only one man in the pattern, but.
What's the cost?
Check the ref.
In any doubt, it's going to be 1st down, Eagles, on their own 34-yard line. 3:49 to play. 1 score, an extra point ties it up. Ties it up, Steve.
Yep.
Unbelievable. After being down by 24 points, and that was number 5, Josh Frazier, as he gets a nice round of applause. Going in for him is Andrew Davis, number 17. And he's holding his head right there. He might get a bunkin'.
Eagles take over on down.
A bunk on the head there.
At the 33-yard line.
So here we go. Eagles getting everything that they dreamed of. 1st and 15. Snap is back to Cruz. Cruz looking, rolling right. He's going to just pitch it out now to Walker West. He grabs the ball. He's going to go to the sidelines. He's going to get pushed out of bounds.
Number 35.
He's going to get down to about with the 37-yard line. Nice little shovel pass up to Walker. He did the rest with his legs, and they got out of bounds to stop that clock.
About a 10-yard pickup, so it's going to be 2nd and 5 for the Eagles. Snap back to Cruz. Cruz looking to his left. He's going to throw the ball out there. He's going to scoot one tackler. Is that Niver?
Yeah, it's Niver. And Niver's going to move the chains there. He's going to get the ball down just inside
and he's got a cramp.
the 30-yard line.
Niver's got a cramp right there. He's holding his leg. They're going to bring him out.
Yeah.
Stretch him out. He's stretching out his leg right now.
It'll be 1st down, Eagles.
Referees confer in the field over probably clock management, I would say. We've already had one violation of the clock where they kept it running after an incomplete pass. 3:09. Is that 09?
Yeah, it was about 29.
Well, I'm sure the Eagles are keeping their eye on the clock and calling the referee's attention.
3:25, yeah. He ran it about 20 seconds longer after he was out of bounds.
Well, I think that's Niver on the sidelines over there, keeping an eye on the clock and keeping them honest. Can't win that way. Okay, here it is, 1st and 15 for the Eagles. Cruz looking. Now he's going to throw way downfield.
Oh, broken up.
Incomplete.
Gus Stevens made one heck of a defensive play there. They kind of threw that little layup kind of pass, and it took its time getting there. Gus got over there and made a great play on the ball.
That's going to bring up second down for the Eagles. It's edge of your seat time here if you're the Eagles fans. You're listening at home on the radio. 70-62 in favor of the Rams as the Eagles on the 28-yard line of the Rams need this score right here. Cruz back to pass. He's going to launch a cruise missile. Oh, in and out of the hands.
And number 25, that was Gary Daly, cut across the front of the receiver. He missed the pick, but he broke up the concentration of Colt just enough that Colt couldn't reel it in. He was right there, John, on the spot. It could have been 1 second earlier that he might have had the pick as well.
So that's going to bring up third down and 15 now.
There's Peter. He's out there. He's kind of coming back on the field.
Yeah, he's gimping. He's not going to go out. He's going to give it his all in this game. Third down, 15 for the Eagles. First down needed to keep the drive alive. Cruz back, looking. He's going to throw it downfield. And
Colt Bundy, touchdown.
Into the end zone, touchdown, Eagles!
That was a beautiful play by Colt Bundy. He high pointed that ball. It kind of hung because he had a little air underneath it. And I have to say though that Gus Stevens made a great break on the ball. He thought he had undercut it, but it kept floating, and it wound up in Colt's hands for the touchdown. So, but we're gonna go here and see if we can get a PAT up.
All-important PAT. Niver in to kick the point after. The kick is up. The kick is good.
It's all tied up.
Tie score, 70-70. Eagles come back with 3 unanswered touchdowns here in the fourth quarter. Let's go to an underwriter.
Lone Star Roof Systems. No jingles, just roofs. Lone Star Roof Systems.
Wings and more. Great wings and so much more at Wings and More.
Fast Signs. Make your statement. Taking care of signs and graphic projects across the Brazos Valley since 2005. Fast Signs.
Dawson Rodriguez, attorneys at law. From personal injury cases, navigating complex oil and gas transactions, to real estate litigation, Dawson Rodriguez protect your interest every step of the way. You may visit them at dawsrodlaw.com.
70-70 here at Doris Miller Middle School. First round of the area playoff. St. Joseph's Eagles versus the Rams from San Marcos Christians as Niver gets ready to kick off. This one is going to be deep into the end zone.
Kick into the end zone for a touchback.
That was
Rams
deep.
Take over at the own 20-yard line. First down, Rams.
Which is what I personally like to see, but I don't call the plays. I just call them as I see them. So now here we go. Rams have been unable to get a first down ever since Jonas West left the game early in the fourth quarter. That has made all the difference here in the game. Jonas West, very fine player, couldn't control his emotions though, and have given new life to the Eagles here as the Rams take the ball and try to do what they haven't done so far, which is get a first down. They give it over to Gus, and Gus is going to get swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Gus Stevens on the carry for a pickup of about 2. It'll bring up second down for the Rams.
Gus Stevens unable to move the ball very far, maybe 2 yards, as the Eagle defense clamps down on the Rams. 2:14 remaining, clock is running. Clock is part of the enemy right now as the Rams take their time getting the play off, all scored up. They need to score in order to win.
Yeah.
You can't win just by sitting on 70 points. Unable to get a first down here in the fourth quarter so far as they line up. There's the snap, there's the pitch. They're going to try a different running back. It's going to be the same result, though, as Niver comes in there and brings him down.
Yeah, they try to run. That's number 15, Caden Seal, back up the middle. Peter Niver was there, so was David Hagerman and a host of other Eagles. They closed that right down. It's going to be third down and almost about 9 yards, about 9.5 yards.
Timeout is called very smartly by the Eagles as clock continues to tick, 1:57 remaining. Somebody needs to score some points here to win the game and move on to the second round against Divine Savior, who won big last night. What was the score of that, 40-something?
Hang on, let me tell you.
Hang on, look at your phone.
That was...
Thanks to our good friend Alex.
54-42.
54-42, Divine Savior, big winner. They are listening to this game right now to see who they're going to play, because I doubt they made the drive to San Marcos.
I bet somebody came to do some scouting.
That's true. That's true.
Maybe not the team, but I bet somebody's doing some scouting.
That's true. There's some San Marcos people here. That's for sure. You are absolutely correct. Okay, here we go. Third down, 10 yards for the Rams. Unable to make a first down in this quarter. There's the pitch back to Ben. He's going to be swallowed up. And the
picked off.
Intercepted.
Picked off by Paul Johnson. Oh, wow. And that he's going to give them the ball back about the 20-yard line.
Gus Stevens, unable to complete the pass, throws a lollipop in the air. And Paul Johnson, with his big wingspan, able there to gather it up. And the streak continues as the Rams unable to make a first down in a missing their star player, Jonas West. Wow, what a turn of events. What a turn of fortune for the Eagles. First and 15 now with the ball on the 28-yard line of the Rams, looking for the go-ahead score. There's the snap. There's the pitch over to Niver. Niver looking. Now he steps around the corner, and he's just going to go out of bounds.
Paul Nivar runs the ball out of bounds at about the 18-yard line. It'll bring up second down for the Eagles.
Niver looking for an opportunity there, Steve, as he went to the outside, didn't see anything, and just did the smart play.
Just take what's there. He's a little gimpy. He's probably trying to avoid a little bit of contact right now, and there's no reason to try to eke any more out of that. That was all that was there. We stopped the clock, and we retained possession.
Second down now, 10 yards to go. 20 yards for the touchdown. There's Niver. He's going to cut up the middle. He's going to go straight ahead. It's going to be touchdown, Niver!
Just a pitch and a run right up the middle, but we got a flag down.
Holding.
Yep.
Second down.
And Niver stretching his leg out momentarily. That was all he had right there, is to get into the end zone.
Yeah.
Holding penalty is going to call it back. And he's going to make his way over to the sidelines. He's going to have to get that leg stretched out again.
It's going to remain second down. And it's going to be second down in about 16.
Fortunately, the Eagles have a lot of weapons out there on the field.
Yeah.
It might not be a Niver with his elusive moves and carrying the ball, but they've got Butnick, they've got Umanzer, they've got Lucas Ramirez.
Yeah.
That's exactly who lines up in the backfield right now. Second down and 12 for the Eagles. Fourth quarter action, score all tied at 70. The pitch is to Ramirez. Ramirez going to break one tackle. Ramirez going around the corner. Ramirez going all the way in for the touchdown, Eagles!
Lucas Ramirez on the carry, touchdown, Eagles.
And
Lucas Ramirez coming off into the linebacker, into the halfback position. Niver with his leg, barely able to walk off the field. They hug each other on the sidelines. And just like that, Eagles, 3 unanswered score here in the fourth quarter to take the lead. Now gonna dot the I with the extra point. Minute 10 remaining, 76 to 70 as the Eagles look to make it 78. The kick is up, the kick is good!
And Peter Niver drives it through.
78 to 70, 4 unanswered touchdowns for the Eagles in this fourth quarter.
Yep. Still a minute, 20 seconds on the scoreboard. So
It could be 5 minutes, Steve. The team, the Rams without Jonas West.
Withdrew. And hearing those prayers, the petitions that people call in with, knowing
No, we're still on the air.
Still.
the airwaves, how
Okay.
other people
Go ahead, give them a
get to
text.
participate in that prayer live.
Game might have been
At
long.
that very moment, yes, that is powerful.
The home
For a lot of
audience
people
can't
who love praying the chaplet along with
leave us right now. We hope, I think we're still on the air, but what we're getting is some
whatever petition
crosstalk.
that someone's coming, who do I know, or myself, that I'm experiencing that?
Let's
same
see if we can turn it down on our feed.
it could be
there we go.
There we go, but I don't know if it's still there on the home.
Yeah, they're on it back at the station. So
Okay. Somebody text us as to what the signal is doing back home. That would be great. Okay, here we go. Kickoff. Niver kicking it deep into the end zone.
Rams will take over at their 20-yard line.
okay, this is where defense has to stand up.
No, you missed the boat, Steve. That was about 10 minutes ago in the fourth quarter where they needed to stop the Rams. They had not stopped the Rams the entire game. And now they've stopped them 3 times ever since the ejection of Jonas West. I cannot tell you what a big mistake that is, something that that young man and other players, hopefully you learn from listening to this telecast that you cannot make a mistake like that. Okay, here's the pitch over to Gus Steffens. Gus Steffens throws the ball in the dirt.
Josiah Facina incomplete. Bring up second down for the Rams.
Made a throw there just a little bit short.
Actually, that was
for
Gary
Pacina.
Daly throwing the ball.
Yeah, Daly's pass to Pacina was a little short.
My bad on that.
Yeah, you're good. No, they're that's going to stop the clock at what, a 1:16.
Okay, here we go. Second down, 15 yards for the Rams. The pitch is back to Daly. Daly's looking. He's scrambling. Now he's going to throw it over the middle. Gets swallowed up right away.
Yeah, Paul Johnson with immediate
Paul Johnson
tackle.
with a cramp.
Yeah, he might have got 4 yards out of that, and he's cramping up.
He's cramping up. He's hopping, doing the bunny hop.
Yep, and that we're down to 55 seconds left in the game.
You know, even on one leg, Paul Johnson is still good though.
Man, he is one big fella.
Here we go. Third down, 10 yards to go. There's the pitch. He's scrambling. He's looking. Now he's going to just throw the ball away. Nobody was open. Pressure was on him.
He didn't throw the ball past the line of scrimmage, so they're going to call him grounding.
I thought he was outside the pocket, though.
No, you still have to throw the ball past the line of scrimmage. Even if you're outside the tackle box, you have to throw it past the line of scrimmage.
Well, if it's loss of down, it's first down for the Eagles, but they're not calling that. They're calling it fourth down.
Well, loss of down, yeah, that was third, and so they're fourth.
Second, right? Now it's fourth.
Yep.
Okay, here it is. The final play of the game on defense. Eagles ahead, 78 to 70. With seconds left in the game, Rams unable to get a first down in the fourth quarter has been their demise. Eagles scoring 4 unanswered touchdowns to take the lead, 78-70.
There's Peter Nifer come back in the game. He's got that leg stretched out, and he's back in the game.
Amazing. He is not going to miss the last play of this game on defense. The Eagles hold him here, ladies and gentlemen, and the ball game is over. You can get in victory formation if you're the Eagles after this.
27 seconds left on the clock.
Thank you, Steve, for that. 27 seconds, fourth down, and we'll call it 25 for the Rams. There's the snap. There's the pitch back. Looking for a pass. Way downfield. It's going to be intercepted. Intercepted by
Noah Manzer.
Touchdown, Eagles!
15.
Touchdown, Eagles!
15 seconds left on the clock. Noah Manzer, pick 6.
Pick 6. Noah Manzer for the score. Eagles 5 straight touchdowns here in the fourth period as they take the lead 84-70 after being down 70-56. Setting up for the extra point now. Crowd going silent. Walker West in for the whole. And the kick was made by Aiden Cruz.
After the missed extra point,
He just hooked it to the left.
That ball, that looked like one of my golf shots. Up and into the brush. But it doesn't matter. They don't need that extra point. They scored the touchdown on the pick 6.
At least you have a golf shot. See, I don't even have one.
Well, I used to. It's been over 2 decades probably since I played.
Yeah.
So, what a turn of events. 84-70 after being down 70-46 at the end of the third quarter. Your St. Joseph's Eagles will advance into the second round, the regional round of the playoffs. That game will be next Friday, I hope, and I hope it's at night.
That would be nice, wouldn't it? No more 5 a.m. wake-up calls, right?
No, it was 4 a.m.
4 a.m., yeah.
And my Lots is still upset at me for having the alarm on too loud. And you know, my alarm is the Trump song, Trump won and you know it. So, which is another truism, but that's a different story. There's the kickoff right there. That ball's going to be off their foot, off the referee's foot, and they're going to have to run it now, and they're going to get tackled deep in their own territory.
Stevens with the return brings the ball out to about the 11-yard line. It'll be first down, Rams.
They didn't run any time off the.
No, of course not.
They didn't start the clock when he touched the ball. He said cut it to 7 seconds, so they're gonna move the clock to 7 seconds. And this should be the last possession, maybe two.
I was saying that the Eagles just needed to go into victory formation. There's no such things for the Rams because there'll be no victory for the Rams here today after an outstanding turn of events with Jonas West getting ejected from the game for unsportsmanlike conduct. And the game went downhill from then. And there is no 14-point plays for the Rams as well as they take the ball and they run it up the middle and swallowed up by the Eagle defense. Swallow. Pushing him all the way out of bounds.
That's
Lucas
it.
Ramirez.
That's a game, folks. That's a game.
And that is your ball game. Oh my, what a game we have witnessed here today at Doris Miller Elementary School when all seemed lost, Steve, in the third quarter.
Yeah, you know, that's just that's unbelievable. But again, we've talked about it probably more than anybody
We've been
would
talking
have.
about it for 15 minutes. How that was the Gabal game.
You cannot, you can't hurt your team like that when you're in this type of a situation, or any situation where you're playing for all the marbles, and then you're behaving like that. And I hope he carried something away from this experience, and he'll be a better person for it and a better athlete for it.
And it will be the St. Joseph Eagles instead that will be taking the field next Friday night against the Divine Savior team. And
don't know where, don't know what time yet, but
right, we don't know where. We know who.
We know who.
We know who. We don't know when. I hope it's Friday. We don't know where. But Divine Savior is at least in our side of the universe.
That's true.
Down in the Houston area.
That's true.
Where are they from again?
Divine Savior is actually from Missouri City.
Missouri City.
Just southeast of Houston.
Southeast of Houston. So there we go. So it is the Rams that will end their season. It's the Eagles that will fly high into the second round and take on Divine Savior next Friday. Be sure to join us. It's the regional rounds of TAPPS Division III football playoffs right here on the Red Sea Radio Network.
Watch them.
Join Steve Rayburn. Maybe we can even get the other guy to come out.
Hey,
it's a who knows? We'll check with him.
We'll see if we can get it so long ago.
The birthday boy. All right, Eagles go into the playoffs. Regional round next week. Be sure to join us on the Red Sea Radio Network. For Steve Rayburn, I'm Gil Dominguez. We'll see you next time right here on your Eagle Game of the Week. Good day, everybody.